Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Oh.
All right.
Radio DJ.
We got it.
Radio
DJ. What's your DJ name?
We ready?
What's your DJ name, Jeff?
It's always been J Long, man.
J
It's
Long.
like sitting next to Donnie Simpson over here.
J Long.
J Long.
J Long.
He be digging him down long.
That's
big
right.
style.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know exactly.
I got a question for you.
I'm digging him
Have you
down.
ever been in an orgy? Let's get right into
orgy.
it. Orgy. Oh my god. And then if so, once you've been in one orgy, what's the cutoff?
What
What's the cutoff?
classify as an orgy? 2 or more?
2 or more men, 2 or more women.
I think it has to be at least 4.
Yeah, it's got to be a
Well,
foursome.
wouldn't
Never.
that just be a foursome?
Never.
It would be a foursome.
Yeah.
Orgy's typically like 5, 6,
No.
To
7.
me, an orgy, I think like a sex party type of
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Like a 6 kickback.
But I want to know
It's strictly
if you in
sex.
an orgy, like what's the
You never-
cutoff in the amount of people that you put in an orgy? Because it's like if once you have one orgy, what's the difference between like a 4-person orgy and then like a 10-person orgy? Like where's the
Way more
cutoff at?
bodies.
Okay, my thing is this. A orgy to me is like some shit off Pornhub or some shit.
Yeah.
So for me to be in some shit like that, I gotta get paid.
For real.
Okay.
So I ain't never
Period.
been no orgy. Now I done ran some trains back in my day
I was going to ask that
and
too.
shit like that, but
Yeah.
those trains were ran with a group, yes, but we went in one at a time.
Was a consensual?
Oh, it wasn't a
train?
gangbang.
It wasn't a gangbang. Well, it was a gangbang, but it was one at a time.
By definition.
No.
I
By
come in the
definition.
room, you get out. I come, the next person come in the room, they get out.
Okay,
kinda
I
thing.
got a question.
Did y'all all get STDs?
No, we was good.
Okay.
You were con.
Why? Why?
Because you're
But it
young.
wasn't in the same room.
You're young.
No,
you're
but it's just like
silly.
after my dude, like
You're young,
after the
you're
homie
silly.
smashes.
How old?
16.
After the homie smash, I don't think I want to be in that. I'm gonna just be like, hey, shorty,
But
I
he
need
said
you
with
to
a
take a
condom.
shower.
He said this with a condom.
It's 16. You with a condom. You
Exactly,
good.
yeah.
You just
I can
doing
see
what
that
you're
at
doing.
16 with the
And you-
condom.
and
You're
you-
like, oh yeah,
I feel like
You
at
just-
16
you
is
just running.
is when I
You
said
just
no
running your
to that.
thing. You just running your thing. You just having some fun.
But have you ever been in the same room with a homie and you like smashing a girl? Y'all doing DPs and shit?
Ooh, you and the homie and a shorty? Ooh! Hey, is that nigga still your friend? Do you still talk to him?
Okay.
To this day?
Yeah,
So-
tell me about that.
It wasn't like that. So what it was he was smashing a girl on the floor. I was smashing somebody in the bed. So
that's different.
we
So
didn't even
foursome.
really see
Nah,
each other
nah,
or nothing
nah,
because
nah.
they was
Oh, y'all
over
was
here and I was
separate.
over here.
You're separate.
Oh,
yeah, y'all
but
doing your own thing.
But y'all didn't switch.
No, we didn't switch. No.
No, that's just regular sex.
No, but
Pretty much.
Yeah, it is. It is in the same room. Y'all
It's just
in
two
the
people
same
having sex in the
room.
same room.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
It was
have-
dark. Nobody didn't see nobody.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
has it been you and a friend taking down a girl in the same room at the same time? DPs, double penetration. That's what that means.
Nah, no DP. No DP. Oh, you know what? I do remember some shit that happened where it was me and the homie and the chick, and was I getting head? And he was, yeah, I was getting head. He was pounding the back. Yeah, so is that double penetration?
I mean,
No, that's not double penetration, but that
that's
is
the
in the
DP,
same
that's
room,
a-
in the same,
Okay.
in the same
Oh, yeah.
space, not the turn after turn.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to another episode of the Toilet Paper Podcast, everybody.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Come out the gate swinging.
man. Hey, we can, out the gate. So, look, hey, man. Oh yeah, it's 31.
31.
It's Sativa Sunday today. Even though it's not, you know what I mean, but anyway, I just felt like he was gonna say, it's not Sunday.
It's just a name.
It's going up.
It's just a name.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday. Yes. It's all good though, but we all high. So today, you feel me? We got the man, the myth, the legend.
J Long, man, in the building.
J-Lo!
He's in the building. And he's just a family friend, very funny guy, very respectable man.
Jesus Christ.
Glad to have him on a Sativa Sunday. He agreed
Absolutely.
to slide from
Absolutely.
the north to the south and get high with us. I was like, thank you, man. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you guys having me. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody.
All right. So yeah, it is a Sativa Sunday. We all off some edibles. Taryn, tell us what the fuck what we might have taken.
So I took some of this. This is Dr. Norm's cannabis infused original crispy rice bar.
Original
All
crispy
right.
rice.
Crispy.
All right.
Crispy.
That's that crispy.
Peace be
I'm not
on
the only one high in this motherfucker.
So basically, we giving out free promotions right now.
I mean, we not getting no deals anyway. So
We not at that
So
point.
we gonna cut all that out there. We gonna cut all that out.
No,
and we
you
gonna
never
get
know
to
who
it.
might be watching. Oh,
They
no.
might give us a
Sponsorship.
No, they might give us the sponsorship deal.
You do what
Oh,
you do.
okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all then.
Yeah.
You
Whoever
know,
see
I'm
this
just
might-
here.
It could lead to this.
Dr. Norm might watch this.
Yeah.
What you got over there? She gave me something.
Oh yeah, I
Wilds.
These is the ones we normally take.
Yeah.
And
The
they're just 10
sativas.
milligrams
A piece.
I think we did that like the first couple episodes
Yeah.
before we
Yeah.
started like trying new shit every week.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jeff took half of this, right?
I did.
Yeah. Just
Oh, and then Taryn, you also took this, right?
So we got the Rice Krispie treat, which came as a block. It just came as one big ass Rice Krispie
big block.
treat, and you got to
and
cut
you got
it.
to try to figure out.
no,
what's
but you
10
know,
milligrams.
it came with a card.
It did come with a
it
card.
came with a-
Oh, okay.
It came with
No,
a
but
card.
look, but the Rice Krispie was like a brick, and
Right.
the whole board of telling you how much to slice
Yeah.
was bigger than the fucking Rice Krispie.
I'm sure the
I'm supposed
outside
to
of it.
flatten out the fucking Rice Krispie.
Yeah, I
No,
guess.
nigga.
Squish it down and then let
You're
it
not supposed to
spread.
do all that.
No,
all
but
you
I'm
have
just
to do
saying-
is look at the measurements each way. It's
No.
the Rice Krispie fits on the
I'm
brick.
gonna open this.
Yeah,
didn't,
let's
though.
see.
It
You want to
doesn't.
see
what
it?
I
Let's
was
see
saying.
it. Let's
It
show the
was bigger.
people.
Let me see.
So this is it.
Right.
Me
Yeah.
and Mylan
No.
Nah, but
I'm
okay, look at
saying
where
the card is bigger
Oh,
than
where it
bigger
yeah,
than
the
the Rice
edges.
Krispie.
Like this part is cool, but
okay.
the edges, it's like it
But
don't
how
come out all
far
the way.
forward was it?
Same as this way. It was like
okay.
it wasn't all the
He
way
didn't
there.
move it
but-
off. Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't
so
move. He
that's
just
easy
cut it off.
then. They telling you what it does.
So me and Mylan probably ate like half of what got took off,
Okay.
and then we
It's kind of
got
crazy. I feel it.
peach cobbler cannabis infused chocolate bar crafted with live resin. Technically, this is.
Actually,
And
had a
it's
little bit of that.
white
That was-
chocolate,
that was
ladies
pretty
and
good.
gentlemen.
Yeah, that
It
was
tastes like
white
straight
chocolate.
weed though, like literally straight weed. You want some?
There's no peach cobbler.
No, it's
It
white
was pretty
chocolate.
good. It did taste like some peach cobbler.
So you tasted peach cobbler and you tasted weed.
I just tasted white.
It
I tasted white
smells like
chocolate.
Okay, so
flour.
I walk.
How about you just take it?
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I walk 10 miles to the gym each day, right?
Why do you? Why?
There and back.
Fuck it, man.
How long does that
That's his-
take?
That's his health
It
journey.
takes about, I guess, 2 hours because it's 45 minutes each way or something like
Yeah,
that.
no.
But
45 minutes.
just what happened?
I'm like 2 hours. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just to get to the gym. No, you
Well, no, it's
No,
45
there
minutes.
and back.
Oh,
It's 45 minutes.
Total.
well, still, it's like 45 minutes. in
45 there, 45
And
back.
then-
I'm not doing
You know
it.
what I mean? Yeah. Whatever. But anyway.
But anyway, what I was saying, because we were talking about the weed. So today when I was walking, I smelled some fucking good ass weed, man. I was like, what the fuck is this and where the hell is coming from? Do y'all remember Looney Tunes and the fucking the what's that?
The
that
smell?
name? Yeah, the skunk.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew when he smelled the girl and he just floated on.
That
That's
dank.
how I felt.
You smelled
I
that
felt
dank.
like that. That shit was good. That was some good shit.
That's how-
So whoever had that shit today on Arena Boulevard, that shit was good. By the Bel Air and the apartments across the street. That shit was good. I ain't gonna
Oh
lie
my
to you.
God.
It made me want to. It made me want some. And I don't even smoke. I got asthma and shit.
Oh, shit.
All I can do is a fucking edible.
Hey, don't say it like that. Edibles is the shit.
You ever dab?
That's why you get to partake in
What's
this.
that?
It's where you smoke like the concentrate, like the weed concentrate.
The wax shatter.
No.
No.
That's it.
Any of that, I just
That shit crazy.
with my weed or asthma, I just don't. Yeah, I don't
It's less
mess with
smoke.
it.
I will say that. It's like it's a lot less smoke than like taking a regular
Yeah,
bong hit.
that's
Oh
A
really?
lot less smoke, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that why you prefer a cigar? Because you don't have to inhale?
Oh, cigars. are
Absolutely,
stupid,
you
though.
don't have to inhale a cigar.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to be careful because sometimes that shit get in your nostrils and shit, and you be fucked up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I got that cigar right here, and this was a birthday gift, so that's why I brought it.
Ah, okay. Happy belated.
Appreciate it. Happy birthday.
Can you
Yeah.
disclose your age?
What?
Hey, what? What?
Take that as a no.
What'd you say? Next
that
question.
as a no.
Old enough to be your daddy.
It's not really that hard though. But
42. 42. Man. 42. That's
I think
good.
my dad's 42.
Exactly.
He might be 43.
I don't know how.
Are you gonna eat that shit?
Nah, I just kept smelling it
Yeah,
because I'm like,
don't
damn,
eat
it
that.
is hella strong.
It smells
Yeah.
good.
But
Don't eat it though.
It smells just like the shit out on the street.
that's why he was like, ooh, take a piece.
I was trying to get Tesla to take a piece.
I'm like, if I take a piece
Oh,
of
my
this,
bad. What's your name?
bro.
Purple hair?
I'm Tezra.
Oh, you just Tesla.
Dave, hey, she toilet paper alum though. She done
wasn't-
been on here a few times. She's a reoccurring guest.
Yeah. I'm Tezra. I'm
I
mom.
thought she was just Miss Purple.
Bro, what are you doing?
I'm
I
mom.
just want to taste it.
Bro, just do that.
Oh
I'm
my
already
God,
high as fuck.
bro. Yeah, no.
I'm already
What?
high as fuck.
All right, so earlier today we was talking about K Michelle, right?
Okay.
And we were saying
Into the
that
thick of it.
K Michelle
That's not her.
looks different because she got a nose job supposedly.
That's
we
not
don't know
her.
if she contoured her nose or whatever she did, but apparently we think that she got a nose job. Or did she tell you that she got a nose job? Did she call you or tell
Who?
you? Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about her having no
Did
nose
anybody
job.
did anybody get a phone call by K Michelle that said that she got a nose job?
No.
Anybody? No, nobody.
wish.
So we don't know what happened with K Michelle, but what I do know is that
that's not
she
even
looks
her.
good.
It's not even her.
So K Michelle, you look really good.
That's a
You
whole
still
nother
look
person.
really pretty. How
Yeah,
I
whoever
remember
you
from
are, you
Love
are
and
really
Hip Hop
pretty, but it ain't
and
K
all the
Michelle.
shit. You's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, that's a shot.
So what happened?
Are you shooting?
What you mean?
Your shot?
No, I'm just telling her that she look good.
No, the thing is, K Michelle, right now, bad, beautiful, gorgeous. The girl that's like taking her
Right,
place
right.
is also bad, beautiful, gorgeous.
But
They're
they two different people though. It's just two different women.
You never seen them in the same room
Two
together?
different people.
Hey,
Yeah, no.
you just
They
see on
just said,
Instagram.
I don't know.
You see what they want you to see.
Right.
Hey,
It's
Michelle.
two-
And it was just a
If-
switch up. I
That's
promise
two
you, just a
different
picture of old K
Right.
Michelle, new K Michelle.
And
Hey,
that's
Michelle,
it.
if you hear this, hey,
No,
I don't know.
I
what's
bet
going
you
on.
K Michelle was like, I need a break. It's like, let's hire somebody that
Oh,
look
you
like
know
me.
what? Though, on a real tip, though, let's give a shout out and a rest in peace to Frankie.
Oh,
That's
damn.
Keisha Cole's mother.
Yep.
You know, God
You
rest
didn't know
her
about
soul.
No, I did
She
not.
passed away on her birthday, I
her
believe, or
birthday.
something like that. So, go out, shouts out to the family. I just pray for you guys and hope that you guys are, getting the help that you guys need as far as the grieving process because it is hard.
R.I.P. Frankie.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure. It was crazy. I'm like, damn, you overdosed on your birthday?
Oh, and Biz Markie too.
Yeah.
Nobody
was
beats the
overdose?
Biz, man.
Overdose.
R.I.P.
Yeah, it was
Biz.
Nobody beats the Biz.
No, yeah.
Now I'm see
the-
everybody on that.
Exactly. I was
But
gonna say.
honestly, the vapors. That was the
Man.
breakthrough right there. The vapors is the breakthrough.
Man.
And I don't know why people was on that
Oh
spring
my
again
God.
and that fucking
Radio,
say that's just a
TV,
friend and all
even
that
the
bullshit.
press.
The
Yes.
vapors
Yes.
on the yacht
Man.
with the bitches. I mean, sorry, the females.
Big
You said
Daddy
it right.
Kane.
And having a good time.
Man.
And he's shouting out all the prolific rappers to this day, like that changed the whole game. Like it was crazy. And just to know that he died on my birthday, ain't that some shit? But at the same time, Biz, man, never met you, but mad love everything that you did. I love it.
Oh, well.
But yeah.
Well,
I feel like this is gonna be a great ass conversation because I have like good ass questions.
go ahead.
You are stupid high.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I'm baked. I didn't want to
I
ask
love
you
it.
now,
I
but
love it. Nah, let's get right into it. Waste no time.
okay. Well, eventually I was gonna like touch on like how do you feel about like spirituality? Because when I hear you express that type of thing, it's done with a lot of
Passion.
yeah, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
Concern and sincerity. I'm
Of
like,
course. Because
how are you spiritual?
spiritually, I believe in God. I believe in the spirit. I'm not a avid churchgoer like I used to be, but I do believe in the higher power.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, God exists, higher powers exist. Everybody I feel like is worshiping the same God at the end of the day. All these different religions. It can be the lady with all the arms. It can be the Buddha. It can be whatever. It's all God.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's all a spirit of being that we admire and want to aspire to be like. and that's being a good person, a saint, somebody that can transform and relate to others to help.
Adaptability.
Correct. And that's all it's about.
Okay. So not religious, spiritual.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That was a quick one out the way. But I kind of wanted to.
Thank you.
I wanted to get you guys' take because today I was almost done with my job, damn near.
Hey.
Okay,
I
so-
love a good quit story.
I was about to be like, you know what? Today might be the day that I'm about to go off on this nigga. So, he was fucking. He came up to me the first time, right? The first time something happened, we were in a car. We were going to another branch, and we're in a fucking van. So of course, there's drivers, the middles, and the backs.
What do you do?
I'm at Enterprise. I work at Enterprise. So, they already know, Jeff.
He don't care.
No, they already know.
Oh,
yeah, they already know. He's trying to look out for me. What do
No,
you do?
he does this all the time.
Yeah, no, I say it is what it is. I'm not somebody that's moving up in the company. I don't give
Give a fuck about this shit.
exactly. So I don't care. But no, we were all in the
Shouts out to
van.
Enterprise.
We were going in the van.
Great company to work for.
White guy. He's our driver. Doing hella impersonations. He was impersonating different races, and it was like it got a little.
Did he throw a Bill Cosby in there?
No, but this is where it was going.
Doesn't feel like it should be had.
What?
The guy doing this.
Exactly. He's 80 or 81 now.
Why is he?
Is he white, black?
Yeah, white,
India.
Why
white,
is he-
Caucasian, Caucasus. Yes.
He just needed to retire. Like, he
No,
need to
on
take
God.
he
Why
need
are
to
you
take
still
a
working?
nap.
Why are you still working? Anyway, we were all riding. White guy, like I said, he's doing all type of impersonations, and the other girl was like, "Oh, what else can you do?" He was like, "Oh, I could do Australian,
And
I
what
could
was
do
she?
German." She was white as well. She's cooler white though. You know what I mean? Probably in her 30s. Anyway,
Cooler white.
she was. You know what I mean? She's younger. She's good. Anyway, he was doing the impersonations, blah blah blah. I could do this. I could do that. I could do that. I do a black man, but Mylan would slap me, and I was like, why the fuck do you think I would slap you? I'm not the only black man in this car.
You should have been like, what if I hate black people? What if I want you to do this joke?
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't know nothing about me, but you assumed that I would be violent towards you. Yeah, like I'd
So
be
he was
aggressive
threatened
toward
by you. He wasn't threatened by the other dude.
no doubt. Cause he was in the middle. I'm in the back seat. What the fuck? And you got plexiglass because of the COVID shit. I'm not going I can't get through. So that
What
was
if he was feeling real bold? What if that was like a tester? What if he was like, I'm gonna test this
Now,
nigga real quick?
Real quick. You guys said that, or Ms. Tesler, you said that it was intimidation, or he was, what did you say?
Intimidated,
by
that
him?
He's intimidated by Mylan.
He wasn't intimidated. He respected Mylan.
I don't know about that.
That's respect, because he knew
That Mylan
that
would
if he
slap him?
would have did that, it would have been
Ooh, I see.
cusping
I think I see what
that
you're
race thing, and he didn't want to disrespect Mylan.
But you don't want to get slapped.
But it's disrespectful.
It don't matter if you get slapped.
No, it's-
Because even a respectful person will slap your ass.
No, but there was
if you
another.
being
That's
disrespectful.
true.
But there was another black person in the car.
But he respected Mylan enough not to go there, or at least ask permission to go there if he was gonna go there.
I see what you're saying.
Oh.
In the old person way, he kind of was like gesturing towards.
Man, fuck him.
Would you be okay if I did this?
Would you mind?
Would you mind if I did this?
And
if
you
I
said-
went there?
and if you said
okay.
yeah.
He want you to be like, Okay.
And if
oh
you
no,
said
do
yeah,
it.
Thank you.
Then he would have
Thank you.
said, "Oh,
Cause I was
that
really
be
feeling
rude.
some type of way. So I'm glad you spun it on me like that.
It's discrimination.
But nonetheless, I felt discriminated. I'm gonna just say that. I felt like, and my homie, the other black guy, he was like, "Oh, it's your tattoos, bro. Like he think you like that." I'm like, "What the fuck? Bob don't know shit." Anyway, it's 81.
Clearly, he
that's what I'm
doesn't know
saying.
everything.
But that was the first incident, and now that you just spun it, okay, maybe I could let that go. But today.
Oh,
Today.
I thought that was today.
No, nigga, this was last year. he got a new racist comment this time.
So he's giving us the."
I had to get you the build.
Escalation.
I had to get you the build.
Just spoke a little too soon.
Because you dealt with some HR shit, right? So,
Hey,
I was gonna split it into that.
Are you good?
Well, right now,
Okay.
he cool.
No, I'm
was
talking about with the HR shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm good.
okay.
Yeah, but I know you got, familiar with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it happened, sometime after I thought of that, I'm like, should I take this? Should I try to, you know what I mean?
Take this nigga to court.
Exactly. But anyway, what happened was I had a book, right? They had like a little children's book, and somebody was telling me about it. It was like, I'm Ryan the Republican, and I'm a cat. So it was a little kids book teaching kids how to be a Republican.
Where was this
through
book
a
at?
cat. The book was weird. It was some shit like Lost and Found type shit that they had laying around in the office.
Gotcha.
So
Somebody took their child.
No,
early.
Yes, it was
be a
like that. I was like,
Is it being groomed?
I was like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, to be a Republican.
Okay.
Through a cat, my nigga. Like, what type of?
But y'all know it's nothing wrong with being a Republican.
No.
right?
There's nothing wrong with being a
Or a
Republican.
No,
Democrat.
but like
Or green.
early decision
Or anything.
Independent.
Yeah.
pre-decisive type shits like that on a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a
That's
kid?
not okay. Yeah,
That's pretty heavy.
Exactly.
Why was y'all reading this book?
No, but okay. So this.
Yo,
Let's see
y'all
what
ready?
he talking about.
No, they already right. I didn't
okay.
know about it. He was like, "Oh, did you see this book?" And I looked at it and I read like the first couple lines. It was like, "I will not question my God. I am a Republican."
Oh.
It was like I don't know why I'm reading it like
No, read
that.
it like that. No, say it again. Say it again like that. Say it again like that.
I said, that sounds like
No, say it again.
I'm a Republican.
I'm a Republican. No, I didn't. I don't think he said that. But
Oh.
but you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
basically.
Republican. I don't disobey my God or question my God. I'm a Republican. I read the first couple of sentences. I was
Why
like,
power? That's how I felt.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
that's the vibes.
I was like,
Just-
close the book. I was like, all right, I have enough. I've had enough.
You have to say it like that. Why power?
Something similar to that. I don't think it was that exact color because it was a white book. Anyway, I read what? It was
A white book with white people?
Yeah.
No, a white book with cats.
And the cat.
Sorry.
Was there any black people in the book?
not at all.
It was just a
Was there any
There's no
people
black
in the
people in
book?
Friends.
It was
either.
just the cat. It was like
was
I said,
just
it
the
was a
cat.
kid's book, so there was cats like
Okay.
on the corners of each page. Anyway,
Don't fuck that.
no,
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't that. So I'm reading the book, and then Raquel, that's her. I'm gonna say her name anyway.
Damn.
She gonna be my witness. She gonna be my witness.
Oh.
She gonna be my witness.
Put her on blast right now
I
because
fuck
you
with
saw
her.
that shit.
I fuck with her.
Okay.
No. But like, she was in the incident last year. She was in that car while he was doing the racist impersonations, and she was like, "Oh, what else can you do?"
Did he hit her with a? I can do a Mexican man, but Raquel might slap me.
No. I don't think
Nah.
Raquel is. No, Raquel is just white. Raquel is just white.
never
She's
mind.
not Mexican.
I just assumed.
No.
Raquel, I just assumed.
Nah, she white. But this nigga, what the fuck?
You are racist.
What the fuck?
I am not. What?
I could understand why you would think that that's a
What
Mexican
did
name.
Andy Irie say? I'm not my hair. Ain't that what she
Man.
said?
Okay, listen. Raquel was in the incident last year. She was in that car, and she
Okay.
was sitting right there today
Yes. Okay.
when
She's
she
like,
walked
get on
by.
with it.
Nah,
What
she-
did he do?
I'm
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
Right now.
Okay.
Right now. Here's the punchline. Right now.
Go.
Stay with me, baby. Raquel walked around the corner and looked down and said, "Mylan, what you reading?" And Bob says, "Oh yeah, Raquel. Mylan can read or some shit like that. Something. It was literally. It was like you didn't know Mylan could read or some shit like that.
Oh.
Or he does read from time to time because he can read.
Oh.
Basically insinuating that black people can't read.
Oh,
Bro,
Blow the hate that you can't read.
no.
Right.
Not black people.
No,
You
no,
just
no.
happen to be black.
Nah,
Jeff said, "Don't come for us."
I think
He said, "He was talking about you."
the way he said it just sounded real slavery-ish.
Yeah.
Cause I was just like, we couldn't read and write as black people. So the way he said it was like, Mylan actually can read, Raquel, or he actually does read. You know what I mean? In like a taunting way, like boy. You know what I mean? So it was just like, at first I kind of brushed it off when he said it. But then I sat back and like really just heard what I took from this 81-year-old white man insinuating that I potentially couldn't read. So I had to think of that. I'm like, he just disrespected me. Like, basically, damn near calling me a nigga. You know what I mean?
So I understand what you're saying because the incident prior, and then you're going to this incident.
Yeah.
But okay. So when you was talking about the incident, and I'm gonna go back to this incident just for a second.
Okay.
When you was talking about the incident, everybody, all nationalities in the car, black, white, Hispanic. Was a Hispanic in the car? Oh, just black and white? Okay, black and whites are in the car. So no one said, stop. This is inappropriate. We're at work. No one said that.
Nah.
Raquel actually perpetuated it and was like, yeah, what's going on? What else can you do?
Yeah.
You know, she just, she's privileged just like him. So she's like, do it. Do it, Bob. Let's do it.
And she's hella talkative.
It
So
is
she was
like,
just gonna
come
want a
on.
conversation
She was
anyway.
winning.
You know what I mean?
So the
I
fact
love
that
Raquel.
she sat up there and let that happen, and then you guys let it happen as well, y'all is just as guilty as him on that part. Nobody is out of that.
I didn't let it happen because it stopped. Like
Yeah,
that was
because
it.
he respected you, it stopped. That's
Not
the
because
only
you
reason
said
why.
Oh,
That's the only reason. He didn't go further and talk about black people because what Tezra said, he was intimidated by you. But
Okay.
what I say is that he respected you enough not to go there because he didn't want to get slapped
yeah.
or whatever.
He probably but I'm saying that he already insinuated or felt as though I was gonna be violent towards him.
I get that. But
didn't like
just
that
like
either.
just like Miss Tezra said, what did she say? He was what?
He was white.
Intimidated by
Oh,
you. So that's the first thing came out of her mouth. So what's the difference between him thinking that and this person thinking this? And she black just like you.
I don't know.
I feel like he couldn't have been that intimidated because he still said something. Like if you're really scared, you don't.
that
say
you wouldn't say
nothing.
nothing.
But he didn't say
wanted
nothing
to
about
make
black
it known,
people.
like,
He didn't say
I
nothing
like
about
this
black
guy.
people in the
didn't.
car, in that vehicle at that time. He said nothing to black people. He talked about Chinese.
Well,
talking
no,
about
that's what he was saying. He was like, I do a black impersonation, but Mylan would slap me.
Right. So I'm not going to say it because I either respect Mylan or, like Tezra said, I'm intimidated by Mylan because he has the tattoos and the shit.
Well, that's what
and
I'm
he got a
saying.
piercing in his nose and he got his headband on and this
But why
motherfucker
you
like-
ain't
are you-
intimidated by the other dude?
The other black man.
Why you
the
don't
other
respect
black
him?
man? So it is just me, and you're saying that if it was to be another race, he'd act the same way if I was still tattooed and everything because he respected me or feared me.
He act the same way regardless.
You think so?
If you were Mexican and he was and it was all
And that
everybody
was
else
his way of
except
like
for-
passage.
except for white people or a Mexican person in the car, but you being a Hispanic, then yes, he would have did the same thing. Or if it was another Asian person or something like that, he probably would have said the same thing.
It's a minority, so he's probably racist.
Well, that's what I'm saying
And that's
because
where
he's white.
and that's where I go because
Well,
he
you
is
gotta
Asian.
think. You gotta think.
Hold on, but
if
if-
you think he'd say that with a white person,
No, but there's not nothing to mimic. But
Yeah.
but hold on. But
Because he didn't do
also,
a white guy
if I-
impersonation.
Because he white.
Exactly.
But if I attack every race, it's everybody
But
getting it
were
equally.
all of
So
their
that's equal.
impersonations
but
racial?
that's what he's thinking that he would be like.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know, it just felt a little. It
Were
felt
all the
racial.
other
But
And you also know
that
him a
he
little
did?
bit, so you feel like
yeah, and I think you spun it right because if there are two people in the car, two black people in the car, and him not say both of us, then it wouldn't. You might be right. He might be right.
No, he
the way
might be.
it's sounding like you're a wise man. You know.
but I think Jeff's somewhat giving him the benefit of the doubt,
Exactly.
versus where
Exactly.
somebody who's just gonna cut the shit loose
is you
Right.
know what I
just
mean?
not gonna give the
Yeah.
nigga a chance.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I'm willing to give a chance because I like to see all perspectives, all sides of viewing.
Of course.
Right? Because I only saw my skewed mind of I thought it was racial, and then he hears the story.
So
and
this
flips
is
it
my
and it's
question
like,
though.
oh, it
So
could be
all
like
the
this.
other impersonations that he did were of other ethnicities,
I mean, what did he say? Australian. He said,
but that's not an ethnicity.
They're just doing accents.
He was like
Go
German.
That's
Because it was in person. It was accents too. Accents impersonation. She was just like, "What else can you do?" Yeah, that was pretty much like.
But
To,
did he
to
do
the
like
extent.
Did he do like a Mexican man?
I don't.
Or
I don't.
an African
he
man.
No, that's what
He didn't do the African
Yeah,
man
he didn't do the
because-
African man. He probably did do a Mexican. Maybe I don't know.
Did he
I
do a
wasn't really.
Chinese man.
I wasn't really
Asian man?
listening
You gotta
until
tune them out.
until
Indian
yeah.
man.
I never
Okay.
listened to what that nigga say until
Gotcha.
until he said. And I heard that they was talking, and he was until he said the black shit though snapped me. He was like, I do a black guy, but I was like, nigga, you didn't. Why?
And
why?
he probably couldn't even do a black guy. He just was saying that to try to start a conversation.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
And
what.
see,
But
He was
at the
probably
end of
just
the day-
like,
benefit of
yo,
the doubt.
homie, yo.
He's like the angel right
But at
now,
the
and she's
end
the
of-
devil. It's like
I'm finna tell you what, Bob. If it would have been me, I'd slap the shit out of you when we got to where we was going.
and that's like
And
so
I'll
much.
put that in all the
and I
cameras.
get this is comes from a place of rage. Like
I would have
hate.
slapped the shit out
And
of
his
you
shit
when
is
we
coming
got to
from
where
a
we
place
was
of
going.
love. It's like
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't apply to you, so you could, brush it off. But at the same time, it's like
Fuck that
I'm
shit.
working too.
I'm not
Exactly.
brushing off a
This is-
motherfucking thing. You
Yeah.
finna
But-
explain yourself
that's-
right now.
and that's what I'm trying to say is that the
flip
fact
that
that
positively.
no one, when he was making all those other ethnicity jokes or voice impersonations or anything, nobody
that's
said
wrong.
nothing. So at the end of the day, everybody's wrong in that situation because nobody spoke up and said, "Hey, Bob, you're going too far.
Like, don't talk about race.
Don't talk about race." We're in a critical time. 2020 was horrible.
And we at work.
And we're in 2021 and you are on the work clock talking about other ethnicities.
Yeah.
You need to quit.
Yeah.
And if that wouldn't have shut them up and made them stop, then nothing would. And then that's an HR matter because I told you, I articulated myself. I was assertive with you. I wasn't mean. I wasn't malicious. I wasn't cussing at you. I wasn't doing nothing. I didn't fight you. I'm just telling you, it's inappropriate. So stop.
You got to have a
Hey.
pre thing before you actually go to HR.
Correct.
A pre incident.
Correct.
Or a first incident. I should
A
say.
first incident where you tell a person
That they're
assertively
wrong.
You have to be verbal.
Yeah.
that, hey,
Okay.
this is
This
inappropriate.
offensive.
Professionally.
And this
Yeah.
is offensive to me.
Okay.
And I can't,
Okay.
this is not cool. And then the next time you do it, like when he did the book thing,
Mm-hmm.
you could have said, okay, I got you, bitch, because I already done told you. And you keep on pushing the envelope.
Okay.
But the first time I told you, this time
That's funny.
we're going further.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck you 80. And I know you grew up in that time, motherfucker, because this is the time when you grew up when
Exactly.
everything
Yeah.
was
and he's
going down.
old.
That's,
So
that's what I'm saying.
it feels very
It felt
plantation-ish,
yes,
right?
bro.
Yeah.
Every time though, because he's saying, okay, I can see maybe the respect thing, but in the time, it felt very like just racial to me. I don't know why.
Did you
It
slip
just-
up and call him master in your head?
Oh
No,
my
I'm just
God.
I'm joking.
This nigga.
He couldn't do that because he wasn't there then in that time either.
Nah, yeah,
my God.
Nah, but
No.
it just felt very, very racial. Today, like I said, just felt the most racial because he's like, oh yeah, Mylan can read. So then I'm gonna try to flip it, right? And be like a more respected. Is he trying to joke with me? Like, is
Right.
that his way of trying to, befriend me? Because he's
And it could be.
because he's capping on me type shit.
And this is what we have
So
to
you should have
remember.
made an old joke back. Like you should
Right.
talk about his age.
Exactly, but I'm
Like, shut
stunned.
up, bitch,
But
you
I'm
close to the
stunned because
grave.
I don't even.
You got to remember.
And he
Half
would have
dead
been okay.
motherfucker.
He probably would have been okay with that. He probably would have been okay with
Yeah,
that.
probably.
Cause he's like, he knows, nigga. You
Yeah.
know you about to die
Yeah,
soon.
you know you kicking.
So
You should just like
it might be like
you should put a can
So in
somewhere
that
and then kick
case,
it.
your statement would have been the truth. Half dead motherfucker, like you trying
No,
to
it
say
wouldn't.
his life
It
is
wouldn't.
over, right?
It wouldn't. It
And
wouldn't.
that's not discriminatory or none of that. It's not ageism or none of that. You just giving the truth.
So he crack on blacks, you crack on
Okay,
AIDS.
so if you were, so Mylan, if you was witty,
Talk about his
if you
erectile
were
dysfunction.
if you were as witty as
him,
he was witty,
yeah, then I would
because it was just a witty humor, okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it sounds like. But if you was witty as him, you could have
I
said,
thinking too deep?
Yeah, but you would have probably snatched the book from me and beat me because I can read. But that's dark.
Wow, that was dark. Yeah,
But it's dark. But I'm just saying, you can go there.
Because you
but
could have
it's
stopped
dark.
right at I hit you, and then you said because I can't read. I was like, yo, it just got dark. You
Yeah,
might
it
have
got
been
dark.
okay.
But that's the truth. Because
Got
that's
real
what they did.
antebellum-ish.
It is okay. No, it is.
You
Nah.
read, you get beat.
Yeah.
Or you get
I'm
hung.
ready to go try this exercise.
I just wasn't.
He probably goes home and like, I'm way funnier than that Mylan character.
I just couldn't. I don't know. Just like I said again, maybe is it wrong that my mind goes straight to the racism thing, violence thing?
No.
It's
Or is
just-
it bad that
it's
I'm
just
not
trauma.
thinking?
No, it's
thinking
not
on a
bad
surface
because you
level?
are a young black male.
No, you're right.
America.
Because
So
I'm
no,
paranoid, right?
it is not. No,
Like
you are
media
not
pounding,
paranoid. Yes,
cops
yes,
killing, white people
It's not your
killing.
fault.
No, it's not my
It's not your
fault.
fault.
Damn, are we unpacking something right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
we are.
Jesus Christ.
Realness.
Yeah, this is really real.
Sativa Sunday.
Oh my God. Why am I having like a spiritual high right now? No, that was like.
Imagine if you were on shrooms.
Do you understand? I just feel like I like kicked off a little.
Another notch of your life.
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah, feel like you haven't discovered something.
Yo.
I mean, you have to
really
think
euphoric.
about it. Think about it. Okay,
Little
let's
more wisdom.
let's go back. Let's go to our
Like, let me
neighborhood.
not think like that.
Let's do this. Let's do this real quick.
Open your mind.
Mylan, let's go right here real quick.
fuck, that was
Let's
crazy.
think about what happened here in Sacramento. A young man was shot and killed in his grandmother's backyard.
Yeah.
Stephon Clark.
By the police.
You know,
R.I.P.
Praying for his children and everybody always. Trust me, it was a sad.
It was crazy. I remember that.
But to see that happen, we all protesting, we all marching, we all doing as much as we can to make awareness of the problem that is happening here in America. Then we go to a couple years later, this Gardner case where he gets shot over trying to sell a cigarette or some bull crap. Then we get to George Floyd. Well, my bad. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just can't remember everybody that was done.
We also ain't got time for it.
So much.
It gets a little crazy.
But just the ones that was publicized more and more and more, and that I actually watched the news on, was those two incidents. I apologize. I don't watch the news. It's so depressing.
It's depressing.
If you want to see me cry in 2 seconds, put on the news.
Dang.
And
it's depressing.
It's
so
drains
depressing.
me.
I can't do it.
But anyway, so then we have George Floyd. George Floyd get killed. So then we have a president that is perpetuating hate, or I ain't gonna even say he perpetuated hate. Awareness that you think they're good among you, but this is really how they really feel. And I'm going to show you who they are. Because I'm going to not let you live in this bubble that thinking we're equal, because we're far from it. I'm letting you know systemic racism exists. I'm letting you know that racism exists. I'm letting you know if I get up here and look like a buffoon and say all kind of shit, nothing's going to happen to me because I am white. And they are going to listen to me and respect me because I'm a Republican and I'm the majority. So I run this. And they're running me in the background, perpetuating this hate. Even the things that I say that are not who I am, but I say them just to revoke a reaction, gets me kudos in the White House.
Are you thinking Trump was a vessel, so to speak?
Absolutely.
Damn.
Yeah, he ain't
Absolutely.
bright, to quote Terrence.
So because he was the actor, but that was like loved by everybody, they took him and said, we're going to make
we support you. We support you. We love you.
Holy
you are
shit.
amazing. And they just opened up and they showed their true colors. Damn. And then when these individuals, because it's not all of you, it's not every white person that's bad. It's a bunch. You know, we done seen it.
Majority.
But I've seen good ones. I've seen indifference. I've seen ones that actually switched over after everything that they have seen in 2020 and said, I'm sorry that I felt and thought this way. So at the end of the day, he came in, he opened up our eyes. He made us see what is in front of us that we kind of overlooked or shadowed because we didn't want to seem like what Ms. Tesser said, the aggressor or the intimidator or someone that we have to watch out for. He just said, this is what it is. This is your reality. So you think everybody's your friend? You think everybody is good? You think everybody love you? Hell no. These motherfuckers every day is against your ass. Yeah. Remember that always.
That programming is what makes me think that first instead of...
Correct. And that's what I'm saying. That's why you think the way that you think.
And that's crazy. So that's what I felt though, right? And Raquel was there again the first time. Like you said, she was perpetuating.
God bless you.
So she was there again. It happened right in front of her and then another coworker of mine.
Oh, with the book thing?
Yeah, with the book thing. And she was the one that was actually like HR, like mentioned HR to me. She was like, you know, the Raquel.
Saying that
Raquel.
if I was you, I would take him to HR.
Basically.
But this is the thing. Raquel, yeah, we can take him to HR. But let me tell you something, Rachel. Your ass going down too. Because when you was in that car, you perpetuated his behavior. You told him that his behavior was acceptable by doing all that shit. Because you said, what else can you do? What else can you do? Can you do Mickey Mouse? Bitch. Ain't no what else I can fucking do. You say, hey, I'm uncomfortable with this.
So she got to
So
go down
you need
too.
to shut the fuck up. Correct.
Damn.
I hate Terrence.
I didn't even think about that because I'm thinking like, look out for Rachel because are you the friend?
Yeah, Raquel.
Nah.
She looking out for me, so I'm like,
no, she ain't looking out. Didn't Trump show you who they was?
I mean, damn.
Trump showed you who they are, right?
I mean, damn though, but like, damn, because then it's like I really gotta think that
She got an issue with him, and she trying to make you get rid of him.
But see, like,
because she don't want to do.
She didn't strike me as that white person though. That's why I say, like, you know what I mean? Because she's a brunette.
They never do, son.
Really cool.
That's how they are.
They never
You know what I
do.
mean?
Camouflage.
Racial equality.
They got
Yeah,
they got
they
masks
never
on.
do. Right. They never do.
I mean,
They never look like what you
I
think
guess.
they supposed to look like.
snakes and sheep's clothing. No,
I ain't gonna even say a snake
Okay.
in sheep's clothing. It's just that at the end of the day, if you feel uncomfortable, and it's hard for people to express themselves when they feel uncomfortable. When someone says something to you that's inappropriate, you know, sometimes you'd be like laughing and shit, and the person think, oh, they're laughing at it. That's good.
And it's nervous
No,
laughter.
I'm
It's
nervous.
like a-
I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh shit, like I shouldn't be feeling like this, but I do, and I gotta laugh so this person get away from me. And then once they get away from me, I go tell HR, right? So I go tell HR, this person did X, Y, and Z to me, and the HR is like, "What did you tell them that it made you feel uncomfortable?" No. Well, what did you do? I don't know. I just kind of walked away. Oh, okay. Then they bring John in. John says, "Well, he laughed about it."
Ah, shit.
So I thought it was fine. But they're not
Gotta
no
cover your
social
ass.
workers. They ain't no therapist.
Yeah.
They don't know. They're like, well, John said you laughed about it. He thought it
Damn.
was a joke.
Damn.
No, it wasn't a joke. It was true shit.
Yeah.
I felt some type of way.
But now,
Well, you know, you guys have to work it out in this environment.
because you didn't get it out
Because you work together.
initially.
Exactly.
Damn.
That's the point.
Bob, I'll slap shit out of you.
It felt like I was going to be, like I said.
I would have slapped the shit
She
out
was
of
right
you.
there.
Yeah,
She witnessed it again.
You didn't do nothing wrong, Bob.
Yes,
you was
you
good.
did.
You was good. You respected this young man
I just
and
slapped
was
the
like,
shit out
I
of
ain't even about to go there.
Hey, I already gave you all that aggression you was looking for.
Yeah,
How
that's why,
about
like, I was looking at it in the negative light rather
With
than
no
potentially-
hesitation.
The potentially
At all.
positive, the potentially positive spin on it. I had been looking at it like that because, like I said, again, it felt like that to me. Because after all the killings and all the racial shit, so you feel me?
No
Anyway,
hesitation, Bob.
Nah, Bob
on
was.
my part.
I thought about it because I thought about the video of Charleston White. Shout out him.
Oh, that motherfucker,
No,
man.
but him saying that, like, I used to go to jobs
That's my soul
purposely
brother right there.
to sue companies, look for a flaw, whatever the fuck, you know, maybe an HR complaint. He was like, I used to like go to employments and just sue and win $10,000, $15, $20 hit. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
He would win?
Yes, because he's already did exactly this process. Go to HR first, report it. I did this, blah blah blah. I told him not to. He explained it just like that, and like he would go get employed and just sue because he knew what the fuck he was doing. I'm like. So when that happened, I was like, shit, should I try to come up on a little tip?
You should.
I was like, nigga. But then he just explained, I didn't do none of that. I didn't go to them first.
Okay,
So when
does
did the
bro
book
do that?
incident happen?
Huh?
When did the book incident happen? That was today, right?
yeah, I said
So when you go to work tomorrow, you need to let him know how it made you feel, the comment that he said.
If you
need
gonna
to
sue.
let him know, hey, you know, I really didn't know how to address it when you first made the comment yesterday,
Yeah.
but I went home and, you know, got
Sat on it.
myself together and
No.
yeah.
No. I didn't know how I felt in the car the first time you did this.
Oh, take it back.
You take it all
shit.
the way back
Yeah.
to the beginning.
The black
And then
the black
you go to the next situation and the next situation.
Okay.
And then you say, if this happens again, we're going to have to, you know, it's going to be some repercussions.
Not giving you
I'm
3
gonna put
strikes,
you on
Bob.
notice
And
that I've
then-
been noticing you.
basically.
And then from there, you go to HR if he does something else. And then you explain that I told him from this incident, and this incident, don't do that. And he continued.
Okay.
See, my thought, I was like, let me get a quick 10 bands, but of course it wasn't gonna work. And then I thought that I can't.
You know, Blacks is winning right now. You know that.
They also gonna pull this footage.
I know,
but they also gonna pull this footage up.
Man.
You see the whole thing and be like,
man.
okay.
plotted this.
No,
He
but I also thought I was like, do I go through all of this
About the
just to
same
move
time.
next week?
But
Yeah.
at the same time,
Yeah.
since he's talking about it, that means his effect.
He's documenting it, yeah.
So
Okay, yeah.
That
Oh
could work in
yeah.
his
Oh yeah, it
favor
could
as
work in
well.
my favor too. Damn,
This
do
bothered
we
me
think
so
about
much.
shit negatively? Because this nigga's just. This is like how I used
tend
to
to think. I think pretty positively, but
no, because that was like a negative.
no,
like,
I
little-
said, what if he
shit was
wanted
like,
you
or it
to
could've
joke
been-
back? What if? That's why I said, what if you would have been like,
No,
how you
just
know
now.
how you know I'm the aggressive type?
No, just now.
Say the joke, nigga.
Fuck that shit.
Say it. Make me laugh, nigga.
Oh shit!
Since you think I'ma slap you,
bold as
nigga?
shit, like
What's
that
up?
shit. Yeah. I'm with that. I'm with
Whoa, whoa.
NWA.
How
How you know I'm
is
slap you? How you know I'm slap? Say the
Whoa.
joke. If it's bad enough, then I will slap you.
Hey.
If it don't make me laugh, then I'll slap you.
Say that shit. Say that shit.
The whole time I was so. I don't
Say
know
it.
what the
Please
fuck is
say
about to
it.
happen until this nigga said that
Please
shit. I was
say
like,
it.
yo, what did I do?
I thought you were yelling at him.
Oh no, I thought I was talking about that's what you
I
should have
was
said
like,
to bro.
damn, nigga, I'm sorry. And then you said this. Yeah, that's how I should have said it. I was like,
please
yo.
say that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Please
No,
say
but
it.
I was just thinking, I'm like, I'm about to move. Who knows when? So why would I go through all this HR trouble, even though I didn't do
Then
the,
don't
the
go
right
through it.
process? Exactly. But
Yeah.
it was just in that moment.
Hold on.
yeah.
Hey, but that's your
It was-
next branch.
My thing
Bitch,
was
I'm
like,
coming.
because I've never, but like I've never thought about HR, right? And because I saw the video of him getting money, I'm like, nigga, maybe HR.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, nigga, I'm not even gonna be here.
That's what I'm saying. Your next branch, bitch. I'm coming.
To who?
No, on the way when you go work at your next branch,
Oh,
I'm on the lookout, bitch. Come, nigga, like I'm trying to get paid.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
nigga,
okay.
like look out for this shit.
And then I'm gonna report
Yeah,
the first
nigga,
time.
you already got
Report
the
second
sauce.
time.
You already got the sauce. Yeah,
Right.
it's your next branch. Go
Right.
handle biz.
Damn, yeah, you right. So
This
damn,
is
maybe
not
it's
about
just
getting
No,
money.
it ain't even take it from one
really
person. Like that's not even the
A
same
real life
person.
Trying to get some
podcast
motherfucking-
about how
trying to get
to
some
work out
motherfucking
things.
money.
I'm broke.
That's how I was thinking. I was like, I'm trying to get some money. And this nigga talking about an easy 10 bands? What nigga, yes. Write the check.
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
I don't care if I get it in 3 years. Then
And
I
now
get
it's
it.
fraud.
no, but yeah. hey.
Pretty much.
Hey.
Pretty much.
Oh, then tell Susan to chill out, with her little Hispanic jokes, okay? Because I'm snitching.
Who is Susan?
The next bitch at Mylan's next job. You know
my
we
God.
in San Diego.
'Cause
She
I'm
got
already
the
on the-
Mexican jokes right by the
already
border
on
and
the
shit.
lookout. Damn. I'm
The white
already-
bitch is over there going crazy.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
We're gonna fuck around and blow up. And then
I heard her say she only likes gluten-free tortillas.
Is used against us.
What?
What the fuck? Did you say tortillas?
Tortillas.
Tortillas.
Oh shit.
I was like,
So I'm
tortilla.
gonna tell you, I had to really just process what he said
Tortillas?
because at first it
Corn
didn't
is
sound
better
like
than flour,
gluten
Jose.
free.
You said
It
gluten
is.
free?
It didn't sound like
Boy, don't do this right now. You said
Gluten.
Stop.
gluten.
And you said-
gluten free tortillas.
What you have to process?
But I thought he said gluten free. And I'm like, why is they made of
this nigga.
They say gluten-free.
No, I know, but no.
She said glue
And
and free.
Gluten
That
free.
makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. So she's just like, I just processed it. Like, nigga, nobody thought you said that.
I
I
did.
have a thought.
What's up?
So,
Want to swing the swing the mic?
so like you're getting this talk from Jeff, and you're learning to take things like positively because maybe whatever. But I feel like we should for sure somewhat hold people like that accountable because not everyone gets this talk. So it's like when you're gone, there's gonna be another black guy. And what if he spazzes and he slaps him and gets fired, and it's just like a cycle. So I feel like these certain people need like their feet to the fire for sure. Like I feel like at some points we do need to be like offended, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, you gotta be HR Superman.
Is that
HR superhero.
Is that why I felt offended? Because
That's
right.
So I should
It's
fight
to,
for us type
feel
shit?
offended, but it's just like don't stress yourself out really. Like he's stupid. Take your steps. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Okay, what's next? We spent a
Yeah,
lot of
what's
time
next?
on HR.
We
No,
did.
that's but
This
that's
is gonna be good for
We
the
learned-
audience,
exactly
though.
yeah.
We learned
I
how to
think so,
scam
too.
HR. Yeah.
There's so many.
I
I can't wait.
how to
And
I
you
can't
know what?
wait.
And you know what? And what she
Damn.
just said, I'm gonna piggyback off that because it doesn't matter when you say it. Because like I said, the nervousness the first time, the uncomfortableness, and then you didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then the next time, this is when you say something. And you address what happened last time too. This happened this time. Then he did this time. The first time I didn't say anything because I was nervous. I was feeling some type of way, but I didn't know what it was. But then when he said this, I'm like, okay, now I know for certain this is what it is.
But a year ago, he old as fuck. He probably not even gonna remember.
I don't know though.
He definitely don't remember.
No, it was. I mean, that year before and then today. And it's
No, what I'm saying, like you bring that up, like you'll be like, nigga. What?
No, yeah, he's not gonna remember that.
Like,
at
what?
all. He's not gonna remember that. At
I
all.
don't remember what I did
That's all right.
yesterday.
He don't have to remember it because it was
No,
two
but-
other
but
people
you
in that
remember.
vehicle.
Yeah, but it's just crazy because I'm like thinking of it bad, and I came on here to be like, fuck Bob, and now it's like this nigga splinted so positively. I'm like,
I love Bob.
well, damn, yeah. Well, I was like, well, hey, can I come over for dinner? Like, I'm about to come over here and say, fuck this nigga Bob. He's racial. He's fucking, you know what I mean?
He is.
He just ignorant.
Okay.
Fuck Bob.
Yeah, you just gotta come for his like.
Maybe
age,
it's
shit,
a
Come
both
from a
thing.
place of
Maybe we can say
education.
it's a
Talk
both
about his
thing.
limp. He 81. He gotta have a limp.
And it's a lot of uneducated people out here.
Yeah, that's why she said
And
this is gonna be
ignorant
some
people.
good fucking footage.
And like the word nigger, ignorance.
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Ignorance. So, they try to pin it on us. They changed the whole shit in the dictionary. Me and Tez was talking about it
Oh
one day.
my God, they sure did.
Because I said, yeah, the dude, it was a teacher in Atlanta or something, and he said the word nigger actually means an ignorant person, not a black person. And so the young man was like, no, it doesn't mean that. I looked up on fucking Google, and you motherfucking a racist motherfucker, and da-da-da-da-da. And he's going in, right? He ready to fight. The whole class ready to fight. Yeah, you're a racist motherfucker. And then I said, well, then the school district fired the teacher and shit. And I'm like, well, what the fuck you fired the teacher for? He right.
Right, it means
And
an
then
ignorant person.
I
Well, it used to
called
mean an ignorant
Tezra.
person.
I said, Tezra, what does the word nigger mean to you? She's like, an ignorant motherfucker. I said, right. I said, so a teacher just got fired for this shit. Because I told you I don't watch the news often. But when I watched it, this was them. And I said, that don't make no sense. I said, damn, they getting carried away out here.
Did you cry
I said,
watching this
look.
story?
No, I said, let's look at the definition. I said, Tezra, bitch, they done changed the motherfucking definition. She said, what? Let me look at that. So she looking up, and we just sitting there like, nigga.
What is it?
Like a
the
person
fuck?
of color and some other shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, that is not the definition. Not the
Yeah.
definition. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. That was not the definition I knew of the word nigger.
Yeah.
If someone was called a nigger, it was meant to be a person of unintelligence, untamable. The reason why they called us niggers was to make us think that we were that definition that they put in the dictionary. So now they got you believing that actually the word nigger does mean you, when it didn't. Ain't that some shit? So when that motherfucker did tell your motherfucking ass you couldn't read, he was right. Nigga. Shit. I mean, if you think about the logic and how they spun shit, and I'm not trying to be like, I hate the world and I hate white people or anything like that. That's not what I'm doing here. But what I am doing is saying, wake up, people. This is not what it is. This is an illusion. They keep on continuing to change things, put things, just manipulate people's minds. It's not cool. Just think about the Bible, okay? And I guess the other day I was drinking some wine and some stuff came out that I said about the Bible. And I believe this at the end of the day. The Bible is written by man, period. Mm-hmm. At one point in time, the Bible scriptures wrote about slaves and said black people was subservient to whites. Come on. That's not true. That's not the gospel. You read it now, it says something totally different. If you get some old Bible books, I remember we had an old Bible book that I used to read all the time when I was a kid. It was this big, giant white Bible book with this white Jesus on it with blonde hair and blue eye. I used to just feed myself into that book because I love the Lord. I was raised in church, and that's what I did. Now, to see how it's written today, I'm like, I need to go back to the Old Testimony because this ain't it.
Okay.
But that's just my thinking of how I was raised. But that's how I was programmed. We all are programmed differently now.
Yeah.
So it just
I didn't know that there was a definition before.
Yeah.
Like a nigga. I thought a nigga was a black person.
No.
And then to know that it wasn't, and we're programmed to the definition, nigga, that shit was so deep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's why society is messed up right now.
Yeah.
It's because you
Did you know that?
gave us a word.
That's crazy.
You gave up a word that meant something totally different.
Crazy.
And then switched it and said, no, I do still mean it. Because the older people know. Yeah. So now I'm going to put it on you. You are this. Yeah, that's what you are.
You ever heard of Charleston White?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I know who he is, but
That dude.
I made her watch him yesterday, and he talks so passionately about facts though, like that. Like I'm from that, because he's from Texas, you know, South. So he be talking with that discernment. Man, it's like, yeah, like because he know his facts, and I'm like, I made her watch that shit the other day. You sound just like him. That shit's crazy.
Wow.
Content wise.
Thank you for the education
Yes.
lesson, Jeff.
Yeah,
That's why we
content-wise.
have you on
White.
here.
It's Scott White. What's his name? Charles White?
Charleston White.
Charleston White.
I gotta show you a
I
video
guess
of him.
me and you
'cause-
need to meet one day.
Yeah, for real though.
yeah, for real.
DJ
That
Long
dude-
Dong. What was your name?
DJ
What was your name?
J Long.
J
J.
Long.
Long.
I was about to say DJ Long. I'm like, wait a second,
Because
pause.
we said what's your DJ name, and then he was like
Yeah.
DJ
J Long.
DJ J Long.
Absolutely. Shouts out.
Okay. What was next on your agenda?
Nah, I mean, I don't got shit like that, but nigga,
That's it?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I came on here to like trash nigga, and he's gonna spit my whole shit. So it's like,
okay.
nigga,
That
I
ruined it.
His
I'm
whole
like,
shit
that
discombobulated.
ruined it.
Yeah.
and like,
My bad.
but she said
Yeah.
like that whole like we needed that.
Yeah, we
like
did.
like nobody knows that type of maybe heard that type of shit. So
Great discovery.
for me. I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm over here blowing minds, millions of minds. I'm like, we needed him
Yeah, no, we definitely did.
to bring us some light and love. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about love.
Well, I'm glad he brought y'all some light
you in
love.
love?
Because like I said,
Let's talk about some love, bro.
Let's
Are
talk
you in
about
love?
some love.
Let's talk about love.
Yeah, Jeff, what about love?
Jeff,
Let us know
Jeff,
about love.
Jeff.
I need to know about love, Jeff.
We can talk about past things, correct?
Yeah, we can talk
Okay.
about past things.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. You know my earliest memory of you. You were dating this woman. We don't have to say any names or anything. To my knowledge, you gave her a ring, and it was a black diamond.
It was actually a sapphire, blue sapphire.
That shit was hard. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a blue sapphire.
That shit was smooth. That was the first time I ever seen some shit like that, and I was like, that shit fly. I was like, I could almost like switch it up and propose with like a
stone, a
like a
gemstone.
stone, yeah, something like that. Just the way it sit, that shit was fly. I always had that like idea. It does seem kind of whack because I feel like most women just don't like it, but that idea I always
hard
stuck
as
with it.
fuck.
I was like, that shit.
What you gotta?
cold.
The reason why I did that is
Talk to
because
me.
Let me know.
the person I'm gonna marry is like my queen, and so when you look at the Queen of England, which we were, all brought up under her ruling or their ruling, English, they always got proposed to with the blue sapphire.
Oh,
That was the rare stone.
oh wow.
So that stone meant a lot to me to give to my person that I wanted to spend my life with.
That was an engagement ring.
Correct.
Correct. Okay, that's what I thought.
And
Yeah.
that's it. Just an engagement ring.
Okay.
Because you got to remember, it's called an engagement ring. That's the one.
Yeah.
Now that's new stuff that they got with the other little piece of ring that you put on. Nah, that ain't it.
So it's supposed to be 2 rings.
Correct. The engagement and then the wedding band.
right.
Ooh, gotta get 2 rings. Step it up, niggas. Step it up.
Hey, but then it's like you gotta be a rich nigga to
Nah, you gotta be-
get to that
You gotta
girl.
be a cold nigga. You gotta be a cold
You gotta
nigga.
be able to buy this rock and this rock.
You gotta be a
nigga.
cold nigga
No,
for
it's
that.
not 2 rocks. It's a
I'ma-
band.
I'ma
One's
tell
a-
you.
Saying he said 2 rings.
No,
it's
no,
2
it's 2
separate
rings.
rings.
Yeah,
No, he said
right.
2 rings.
But
So
one
I'm
is an
saying you-
engagement ring. The engagement ring
I'm
has
still
a
saying
stone.
you still gotta spend bands on him.
Yeah, but you're not getting 2 stones. You're just getting a band.
No, he's
You
saying
don't.
two-
that
You
goes
don't.
with
You don't
the-
have to.
Yeah, no.
It depends on your woman.
Yeah.
So if your woman wants an actual another diamond stone, that's what I was referring to.
That's
another
I know, and that's what I was referring to as
because
well.
that's the wedding ring to me.
Yes, 2 rings.
That,
Yeah.
yes, two
Either
rings.
way, you gotta
Yeah,
be breaded
but-
up. That's what I'm
But
You gotta be
in
breaded up.
other people's, lives or whatever, they give that person that engagement ring,
Right, and then they dance.
and then they attach it
Yeah, you get the setting,
to this ring that don't even match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
what
no,
they
we're
got
not
as their
attaching
engagement
nothing.
ring.
Yeah, I know.
You see
Yeah,
what
no.
I'm saying?
No, I know what you're talking about.
And then if you want to go way,
cohesiveness.
way back, it was a rope, and that was it. And then after years progression, that's when you get to the gold and the silver and the platinum and the diamonds and all that stuff.
Okay.
Because that ain't supposed to come off the bat, honestly.
Okay.
That's supposed to be in the 25,000 years in marriage. You have to earn that. And that's why the ring was so important, because a woman used to be able to look at a woman walking down the street and say, wow, she's been married for 25 years because she has a diamond ring. Or she's been married for about 10 years because she has a gold ring, just a gold band, no diamonds, no nothing. But everything got washed up because diamonds are a girl's best friend. Okay, so now
niggas is getting engaged overhead.
People are doing too much. They're living outside their means and doing everything to try to appease people or appease themselves.
Okay.
To say that I was able to do this for my person. And that ain't what it is.
Getting a rope.
Man.
Hey, honestly though, as women, well, I know for me personally speaking, I wouldn't give a fuck if you put a rubber band around my finger. To me, it doesn't make any difference if I'm in love with that person. Like, what the fuck difference does that make?
I'm glad she said that. I'm glad she said that.
Yeah.
Because that is supposed to be the truth. If you have a relationship with a person and you guys are vibing, it doesn't matter if he puts a diamond ring, a rope, he drive a hoopty, a Pinto, a skateboard, whatever the case may be. It shouldn't matter because you have the hearts are there, and that's what's really important. And people, they lose focus of that. And that's why you have all these facades of marriages and people and just things that don't make sense. People buying things, doing things, and you're just like, for what? Y'all ain't
just
to
show,
be together tomorrow.
To show the people anyway. Like it's like a publicity thing, attention thing.
Right.
Like like, do you believe in marriage? God, I mean, I don't like paperwork and all that type of shit.
So okay, since I proposed twice, I guess I do believe in marriage.
Okay,
but as I got older, I started to see that marriage ain't really something for Jeffrey. It's not.
What?
It's just,
is it a mental thing?
When I think about everything and I think about my life, I can't think about nobody else's, but I think my point of view is this. Since I'm older, I'm afforded my freedoms and I like my freedoms. And when you get married, that means you have to consult another person on things that you want to do, life changes, whatever. And when you're not, you're free. You can do whatever you want to do. You can move how you want to move. There's no restrictions there. So I feel that if we are cohabitating or something like that, and I got your name on my insurance and you got my name on your insurance and we good, we don't need no paper to prove anything. I just think there's a piece of paper. If I'm living with you and we doing everything and rocking, we rocking. Why are you hung up on the fact that we don't have that paper tied together from the state or the government to say that this is your person?
That you love this person and this who you want to be with.
That sound like Dr.
To
Umar.
me, it doesn't matter. If that's who I'm with, that's who I'm with. We don't need all that extra hoopla to make us feel like we're in love and we are entitled to each other's shit.
That's how I feel.
We know what we've been doing.
But if you found a girl and you really were in love with her and she really wanted it, would you do it?
To appease that person, I probably would. To appease her, but she would know that that's not what I want. So if it fails and we get a divorce, you knew what was up. I'm a person, I am a pleaser. I'm a person that would give my all to my individual when I'm with that person. I don't have no hangups there. And there could be a downfall for me because what I do is I give up self to give to someone else. Like I would, and I would get personal and tell y'all something. So
Sure. I need that.
I would get to a point because my kid died last year, right? Mm-hmm. And when my kid passed away, I had to console everybody else but myself until I was by myself because they needed it. My heart is so big that it extends out to everyone else, and then I'm last. And that's a good thing and it's a bad thing because it can be double-sided right there. But that's how I am.
You sound, man.
Cancer.
No, I wasn't. He sound like he sound like that Luther Vandross. That love music.
Big Luther, not little
The
Luther.
the 70s, the 80s the love music. Where it was like boom, sugar, boom, boom, boom.
But to answer your question, if she wants it,
I like that.
People have wants,
I like that.
You know, people have different wants, and I feel like if I really love someone and they wanted something, I would probably like do it just to appease.
yeah. But then if it divorced, then what?
That's okay.
We was good at the time.
I get half of everything.
Kyla is so sweet.
I get half of everything. It's okay.
Mine,
Hand it over. It's okay.
That's the only reason to get married, right? Assets. I get domain over all these
That's where
assets.
you was going with it. It's okay.
Because you know what you don't get when you ain't married? You don't get that retirement.
Oh shit.
No, you don't.
Just half of
for sure.
everything, like right then and there.
That's it.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
yeah.
And that's only if your name is on the shit. If your name on the shit, you don't get
fuck.
shit.
Oh yeah.
So that's why they be like, let's get bank accounts together.
Right.
My shit.
Right.
Don't check it.
Jeff, you are well traveled, correct?
I am.
Okay.
Jeff is amazing, man.
Best
swear to God.
vacation spot.
Cuba.
Cuba. Why?
Ooh.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, why?
I had a second part to the question because if you're well traveled, then like where the finest women at? Ooh. So it's a two-parter. So you can have two different answers.
Yeah, the first one is what's the favorite?
Hey.
Place? Cuba.
Yeah. Give us
Hey,
Cuba.
that's
We'll give you time to think. Talk to us about
you know
Cuba.
what? Okay.
Cuba because the women.
I like Cuba because of the atmosphere, the people. They're so kind, they're so friendly, they're so just welcoming. And that was what I liked about Cuba.
What's going on right now?
And they kidnap your ass.
Right now,
Cuba right now is crazy
yeah, because
right now or something? I've been seeing
they
that.
cut ties with the U.S. again, and I guess England, and they trying to keep their internet off or something.
No, I did see that. So
Yeah,
so
something
she
like
can't
that.
get out because they wiped out a whole
Yeah.
town. Like
Because
100+.
they're in British Virgin Islands, aren't they? Cuba's in the British
Yeah.
Virgin Islands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Britain. Yeah.
But-
Damn, so it's a territorial thing?
Yeah, territorial.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been seeing
You want to separate from us?
Shit.
We'll separate you from Netflix, bitch. Checkmate. Now what?
Killing these motherfuckers.
Now
No
what?
movies for you.
Now what?
Killing these motherfuckers.
Now all you
too.
got is cigars in the ocean.
What's the shit say? SOS Cuba? Hey,
Old ass
I'm with all
cars.
that.
yeah.
Oh,
And your bucket.
America. Yeah. But Cuba
needs an oil
Cuba
change.
was awesome. Cuba was it was the most amazing trip I ever took. Just seeing how they lived. Because honestly, like they have a building like this, but this wall will be gone. It'll be open.
Oh, snap.
And they were so, like I said, it was so welcoming. I booked a hotel under some fraudulent fucking what do you call them, a travel agent.
So it wasn't a hotel?
Oh, shit.
No, the hotel, I guess, because Cuba and America wasn't trading information. My credit card and stuff didn't work. So when I got there, I didn't have a reservation. I couldn't pay for anything. Everything was just shut down. And the Cuban people actually let me come and stay at their house. And so,
Shit.
yeah, they were so welcoming.
You was by yourself?
Damn, that sounds hella cool.
Why were you why would you take that type of vacation by yourself? Like, at least like friends or a shorty or something.
Oh, you talking about that? No,
Cuba
I was with my
The
woman.
Cuba trip.
I was with my
Oh,
woman.
okay,
Oh,
cool,
okay.
cool.
Cuba trip, yeah.
I thought you
they
meant
let-
like it was just you.
And
No,
they,
no.
yeah, that's what
So they let you and your ladies stay.
Yeah,
That's
but-
super lit.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
super nice. So
Yeah.
just very nice, loving, respectful,
Absolutely.
all type of stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay. So then what's the one with the,
Yeah, where the
best
hoes at?
women? This nigga.
That's fine. Isn't that the unanswered question of life?
Well, you know what?
What a beautiful.
I ain't
You
gonna
heard
say
Ludacris?
what I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna say this:
Pimpin' all
every
over the
country I've been to, there have been beautiful women. It all depends on what you're attracted to,
Okay.
and that's all it is.
You've been anywhere in Asia?
I have been all over Asia, actually.
Japan?
I've been to Japan,
Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Damn.
Did you go to Korea?
I didn't get to go to Korea. I went to go to Seoul though. I did.
We were talking about this nigga was like,
spooked
the nigga was spooked. I was like, nah, nigga, you gotta differentiate. You gotta separate the two. Like
You might get in though because you got
that
the
nigga was
tattoos.
tripping.
In North Korea?
Yeah,
Because I got tattoos, I would get in North Korea?
yeah. They let us ramen in. Why wouldn't they let you in?
Get the fuck out. That's what I said. I said, don't nobody go
Put
to
me on something. I'm like,
Because I gotta go to North Korea. You do kind of got some Dennis Rodman type tattoos.
He was hanging out with Kim Jong Un and shit.
But that's what I said. I was like,
Yeah,
nobody
this
go to North
nigga's
Korea
good.
but Dennis
That's right.
Rodman. That's the only nigga they let
Yeah.
over there.
yeah.
He the only black
Nah,
person that
fuck
ever
with
been in North Korea.
Yeah, for real though.
That's what they said. But
Who's another black person that go to North Korea? I saw the interview. Wasn't no black people in that
That's
movie.
why I was like, what the fuck?
Like we're first. So I don't think we're famous.
Nah, it was second to Dennis Rodman.
I'm not about to. What the fuck? So we could get our heads chopped off when we
Yeah.
stepped off the plane.
That's what we're saying. You can go to South Korea. Okay, China.
South Korea.
I've been to China.
Exactly.
been to Great Wall?
Beijing,
You don't know the difference of
Hong Kong,
Koreas? North and South Korea?
Best food in Asia.
No, but just
oh,
like
Thailand.
politics.
Have you been to Thailand?
I've been to Thailand.
North Korea
For
is
somebody that said they don't know nothing about
Thailand,
politics.
Indonesia.
Know a lot about
Ooh.
politics.
Kim Jong-un.
now.
Yo, I heard
And
like
South Korea is
when you in Asia, like Thailand, Indonesia, and stuff like that, like
Not supposed
the
to- So when we said Korea, it's like, what the
to travel amongst the country is pretty cheap, but just getting there, obviously, like the plane ticket, obviously, is kind of the most expensive thing.
Well,
but
since-
to eat and shit like that,
Oh, yeah,
kinda,
it's cheap.
yeah,
It's
it's pretty
very
cheap out
cheap.
there.
Yeah,
I was looking up like Airbnbs in like Thailand and shit like that. Should be literally like $11 a night. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
Yeah, it's so cheap.
And then you get to like the 200 shit, mansions.
Yeah.
Crazy. You
It's
go
nice.
out there, it was 200 a night for like 5 nights. Bro, living fat.
You can have a nice bachelor party.
Yeah.
fat, bro. But
Absolutely.
the flights though, stupid.
Yeah, but you got to watch out in Thailand. You know, a lot of lady boys out there.
Did you run into some of them?
Mr. Bangkok.
You got a story? Did you go to any? Oh, have you? Oh, where the wildest strip clubs at? Like you been in any strip clubs like overseas or anything
the
like
only
that?
one that I went to, actually, it was in Spain.
Spain. Okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was nice because you got to take a boat to the
Oh, that's
to the,
fly.
to the club.
That's player.
But yeah, it was nice.
You were in Spain with a woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, girl. We gonna float to this restaurant.
I swear to God, that's hella like I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's take this gondola. I
yeah.
don't even know how to spell gondola, but we're gonna ride in it. And this little Frenchman is gonna sing
You
the
be going
songs.
fly. You out here taking? Is this first dates? Like, what's the bar? You
Well,
done
that
raised
was
the
the
bar.
one that Mr. Taryn was talking about earlier with the lady that I got the ring for.
And that was in Spain.
Actually, it's a funny story
She had
about
a
that.
thick ass
Y'all
accent.
both had.
Yo,
Was
hey,
it the
Jeff,
same girl with Cuba and
Jeff.
Spain trip?
No.
That's what I'm
Jeff,
saying.
she had a
What's your
thick-ass
first date?
accent. Thick ass accent.
What, Spain?
No, the girl that had the ring.
Oh, the real
Thick
girl.
ass accent.
He talking about the ruby. You talking about the ruby?
Was it a ruby?
That was a ruby.
Oh, you a player, nigga. You did
Oh my God! What the fuck? He said the game is to be sold, not told, young buck. The game is to be sold, not told. Don't tell
I
these
know what
hoes.
you. I know what you're talking about. Now I know exactly what you're talking about.
Whoa! Hey,
But,
he said, "Let's go to Spain." Boom, boom, with the sapphire. He said, "No, let's go to Cuba." Boom, with the ruby. Like he got the plan. He said, "We're gonna take her out." And
He
then
said that ruby hit different at night at 7 p.m. in Spain. It
Oh
hit
God!
different.
He said we're gonna hit you with the boom with your own star-studded stone heaven ring. I'm like, is this your plan? Like, what's the requirement? You sound like a Kevin Samuels nigga right now, but just like on the wooing side, like you just be wooing girls, like. You know, you make a bitch fall in love with me because I'm gonna take her to Ibiza in Spain.
And I'm gonna tell you this: that trip to Spain was all her because I had as a birthday wish that I always have. So that's my birthday gift. It's
Okay.
a trip. So we went to where we went to. We had a good time, and the funny thing about that trip was, like I was saying at the beginning of that trip, I thought I was going to a different place. So I thought I was going to Aruba.
I've heard of that.
Aruba? I think it was Aruba.
Pull up, bitch. It's cold here.
What's the other place?
my God, that
My
was-
bad. I
Anguilla?
was going to Antigua.
Oh, Antigua.
I was going to Antigua. I thought I was going to Antigua.
That's in the tropics, ain't it?
I heard Antigua is like
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
place.
You,
Next to,
so
like,
you
the
pull up and it's
Mandalay-
cold, I'll be pissed. I got a
next to
sweater
the
on and
Mandalay.
shit.
So I'm packed for Antigua. So I got all these shorts, and linen pants, and all this stuff for Antigua because that's what she told me. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited. And at first I wasn't excited because I really wanted to go to, I think, Beijing or Tokyo or Shenzhen, somewhere. I don't remember. Somewhere in Asia.
Oh,
No, I know. I wanted to go to Singapore. That's right. I wanted to go to Singapore. I wanted to go to Singapore.
I heard they got them
And-
big dicks out. I'm just playing.
What?
What? I said the same shit, Joe. What?
But anyway.
I got the lady.
So I was supposed to go to I was supposed to go to Antigua, but I wanted to go to Singapore. But she booked a trip to Spain, but I didn't know she booked a trip to Spain. So what I'm thinking is that we go into Antigua, we at the San Francisco airport, and we're ready to get on the flight. She takes my ticket and stuff. She does everything. I don't even get to see my ticket. The lady's like, oh no, she said it was a surprise, blah, blah, blah. I can't tell you, turn your head, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
You could just help kidnap somebody.
I was like,
What the fuck? Like, what the
Pretty
fuck?
much.
Oh, he's
Exactly.
going here. It's gonna be a surprise. Oh, I can't tell you about your ticket where you're going. What the fuck? That's human trafficking.
Right. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that.
What the fuck?
I didn't even think
Help
of that.
me.
But she was
Lady,
like,
ask for no type of identification.
Right.
San Francisco TSA and 20.
That
What was
sounds
that?
like
20.
Look once for yes and twice for no. Are you in
Y'all out of
trouble?
pocket.
That sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen, nigga. You out here human trafficking because you didn't ask no type of information.
Where's the air marshal? Point him out. Point him out. Point him
I
out.
can't tell you where you're going. It's a surprise.
Yeah, nah.
Was you in first class or was you in regular? Coach,
I don't drive first class overseas.
you don't ride first class?
Nah,
It's a no-no?
No, I don't ride coach overseas. That's,
Yeah. Okay, you
that's
have
a
to do
no-no.
first class, right? Because I was looking at the tickets. Not gonna hold you. $1,500 to go to Asia. All right, it's a little expensive. I'm expecting that, but it was like $3,000 for the first class.
Oh, that was cheap. You should have bought it.
I mean, I ain't got $3,000 to just be spending on like a random ass
Do you
ticket.
know how much a ticket is for first class regularly?
No.
15 to 20K.
What?
Going to Asia.
Where was I? I don't remember where I was going. I don't remember where I was
What?
going.
Is this different airlines? Are these
No,
different?
it's
Private?
across,
Are we
honestly,
flying
it's across,
private?
it's across the board. And I think they're $15,000 to $20,000.
So you seeing 3,000 as a fucking
swear to God,
miracle?
I-
What the fuck?
I swear to God, it was like first class. I don't think it was business class, but I think it was at least first class.
I would have booked it immediately.
First class was like 3,000.
Damn.
That's
I
a
didn't know.
22-hour flight.
I'm not gonna hold
there
you.
yet.
I was like 3,000. I was like, I could
said
say
how much?
3,000. I could get to 3,000.
22 hours. You want to be 22 hours sitting up
22
like this?
hours?
Yeah, sitting up.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm saying
Fuck
like
that
first
shit.
class is kind of the only option.
Yeah,
to
you
sleep.
can't do coach.
I'm going to be in a little bed like
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Yeah, he gonna look like Kylo on the flight.
Okay, I see. So overseas, not coach,
Not
first
coach.
class.
Yeah.
Okay.
We go to here to Miami. Yeah, we do coach. Okay, we can do.
Little stuff you can do it, but
Overseas, you want to be comfortable for a
Absolutely.
long flight.
Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't even think of
Always.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. My mind's so broke. I just went to nigga. Oh, it's cheap.
22 hours like this. 22 hours like this on the Spirit flight. Like,
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
hell no. With somebody sitting next to you with they
breathing
seafood
on
boil,
you. Breathing on you.
Comfortable just for 2 hours.
that
Yeah,
shit right there.
lightweight.
I was so mad at that
Lightweight.
lady.
And even in the seats like that, you still uncomfortable. You
I
turn
bet.
over,
I
you
bet.
trying to get up, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So first class has a bed.
Business
It has a
class,
bed,
right?
yeah. It has a bed. It has a bed, it has a lounge, it has a bar, everything.
Damn.
Yeah. Dubai is the best.
Gotta go.
Yo, I want to fly
You been to
private. You
Dubai
ever flown
too?
private?
Huh?
You ever flown like private or aspirations to
I
fly private?
have flown private before.
What? How was that?
Where
Is
to?
that
It's
is
the
regular?
same.
Yeah.
It's the
Where'd you-
same.
where'd you
It's
go?
it's first
Yeah, where'd you
class.
go? Like, what was the
went
story?
to-
A quick
went
trip?
to,
We talking
What
Vegas?
was it? No.
Yeah.
It was in LA. Burbank, California.
Burbank to where?
From here to Burbank?
Yeah, from here to Burbank.
What the hell?
Who were you with? Who had private?
People with money, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, and you just hopped on? Kevin Hart?
yeah.
Hey, y'all, I'm just coming with y'all. I'm just
But
coming with y'all.
what's the list of like places you've been? You naming.
I don't think we have time for that.
Shit, nah, shit. He gonna keep going.
Let me tell you about the trip though, with the Spain trip because it was funny.
Oh, okay.
So the
okay.
Spain trip. So And it might not be funny to you, Kyla. You might be offended. And you might be offended too. But you told me
Let's be offended. Yes.
You told me we was going to Antigua. I packed for Antigua. We get into the flight, into the airport.
And she kidnapped
and then, you know,
because the lady didn't.
I think we were in lounge chairs, the little circle ones. And then she came over to me and I was like, oh, we got to go. She said, the flight to Antigua is about to leave. And she's like,
she lied to you too.
oh, we're going to take another flight. I was like, ain't no other flight. I'm looking at the damn chart. Ain't no fucking other flight. Like, what you talking about? Right? We going to Antigua. We need to go to Antigua. We need to get up on this flight.
She didn't get you Antigua.
Oh, we're not going to Antigua. And she gets on her knee and she sits next to me. She's like, I know how you like history and everything. And I just figured that we would go to Spain.
You should have did it in her accent.
And I said, really? And she's like, yeah.
Real shit, Taryn.
And I said, oh, that's nice. But wait, I didn't pack for Spain. What the hell did they wear in Spain? I don't know.
You didn't know where Spain was?
No, like, what did they wear?
What did they wear in Spain?
So I'm tripping out and shit.
Oh, shit.
Because you're a fashionable man, so that'll bug you out.
And so these people,
I was mad about
these
Spain
people were in the
first.
lobby when she said all this. And they're like, oh my God, that sounds sweet. And the man's like, dang, man, that's awesome, man. You get to go to that. I said, but what am I going to wear?
Exactly.
What the hell am I going to do? I
Oh,
don't
my
know
mama.
anything about Spain, Madrid at that. I don't know anything about this. Why would you take me here?
And you in
And
flip
so
flops and
I'm
swim
sitting
trunks.
here.
Niggas ain't shit.
Walking through the Coliseum.
I'm sitting here having an argument with this woman.
Damn, over
Niggas
what to
ain't
wear.
shit.
I'm about to wear.
Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't
Because
shit.
you told me we was
Niggas
going
ain't
to
shit.
Antigua.
So
Niggas
that's
ain't
why
shit.
you were mad.
You can't even tell a nigga on the
Not
trip.
because it was Spain. Not because it was Spain. It was because, what the fuck am I gonna wear, bitch?
Hella mad.
She just bought
Niggas
you a whole
ain't
ass
shit.
trip and this nigga's mad about what he's gonna
I'm
wear.
not gonna hold you though, but
What
you gonna be
the
out there
fuck?
looking dumb as fuck.
So you know
taking
what?
pictures. You
No,
in white
but
linen.
I apologize for
maybe.
that shit. That was.
I thought it was about like a girl coming up
this
to
is
you.
some fucked up shit. And,
Yeah,
and that
like,
was
I'm like,
fucked
what the
up.
fuck?
I didn't know I was so fucking just fashionable that I had to have the
Damn,
outfit
yeah, I'm
on
like, shit.
when I go out.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was like, no, when you said that, I was like, nigga, what the fuck? Like,
They wear vertical stripes. He had on horizontal stripes. It don't work. It don't work. It don't work.
I'm thinking like because she came up to him like, you was expecting Antigua, and it's like, I know how much you like history. I thought that was what made you mad. You're like, I know that you like history so much, so I booked us a trip to Spain. Like, nobody told you to talk about history. I want to go to Antigua.
Yeah.
But no, you're mad about what the fuck you could have worn.
And that I looked up
No,
the
because
history. The only reason why I went to wanted to go to Antigua is because I looked it up, the history about
Yeah.
Antigua.
So you already
And I
learned
was
about
like,
it a little
oh,
bit.
okay,
And you
yeah, I
studied,
learned
you
about
prepared.
it.
You were
So I
prepared.
was-
That's why you
yeah,
were
I was
mad.
ready.
Yeah.
And then she's like, Spain? I'm like, well, okay, all that calculated. But then I'm like, hold the my wardrobe don't fit that.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Okay.
be mad, but I would probably throw shade the whole trip.
Dead ass.
I would
Yeah.
probably like let you know, like, okay.
No, but what else are you gonna be mad at? You're traveling. You're happy to be traveling in
It's
general. You're not
Spain.
mad to go to
Whoa.
Spain.
Whoa.
Spain's lit. I'm just like I'm so
Absolutely.
underprepared. You're almost in a panic.
Yeah.
Just about to get on a flight.
In that instance, about my clothing. That's it.
Yeah.
But when I got to Spain,
Was the
that's what
drawers
I
in the
felt.
bag, socks in the bag, shoes in the bag?
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
was the
You
bag.
coulda hit
You're
them all
you're
up.
you're
Right.
you're
You know what I
in the
mean?
store,
And that's what I was
like-
about to tell you. So when I got there, there was this place. I was like, oh, I think that's Macy's. So I go.
I think that's Macy's.
So I'm about to go over to
saying
Macy's.
in her
I'm about to
accent.
go over to Macy's, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to go get me some clothes because I'm like, I need some shit because this shit is hot to the motherfucker out here.
He said it's hot.
It's hella hot. So I go to this place called thinking it's Macy's, and guess what it is?
Louis Vuitton.
Zara.
Zara's the shit.
Zara back up in the building, you know.
Cheap as fuck,
so
too, huh?
after I went,
the fuck is
after
Zara?
I went to
Zara's
Spain,
fire, like a
Went to
bougie
Spain.
H&M location.
no, it ain't no H&M. That's Macy's of Spain. That shit's big.
Oh,
hella big, like
Oh,
Nordstrom,
really?
Bloomingdale's, all that shit.
All they commercials, pictures be looking real like it's done over there.
But they do
Yeah.
got some Zara stores here
Yeah,
because there's
yeah,
one in
here in
DC.
America.
I seen one in DC.
Yeah.
no,
They have one here in Roseville.
Oh, okay.
And in,
I got a
is it
fly
one in-
ass shirt from Zara.
It ain't one in Arden, huh? No. Okay, just in Roseville.
so.
But honestly, I found when I seen that
you been in
store,
one?
I was like, "Oh, this is Macy's." I thought it
No,
was
it
Macy's,
really is.
but it wasn't.
What
it
the
was
fuck?
Zara,
And I see it look like
Zara
Express.
had
Everything.
tight shit up in there.
Everything,
Tight
yo.
shit.
In Spain.
And tight.
Nah, it's fire, yo. I got some shit
You'd
from
be
them.
like, "Whoa."
But like better
This
than the
shit is-
Zara's that would be out here is what you saying?
It's probably
It was?
or on the same scale actually because they brought it over here
Oh,
because they
okay,
little
okay.
baby shit, the fur coats and all that bullshit that they that shit is out of this world. I'll be like, what the. Who baby wearing this? Like,
You can dress him up for Halloween as a pimp.
Who baby wearing this?
Not yours.
They have it for the boys. They got the little collar,
Yeah,
the
like,
fur collar with
what's
the
up,
little
man?
plaid. I'm like,
The little fly.
what's going on
Make him
here?
be like John Dillinger or some
Nah,
shit.
you know you was thinking it's too fucking hot for fur.
Man.
I'm
Way
gonna tell
too
you
fucking
though,
hot for
for
fur.
real, on the real shit, as your mom, if I was able to get you one as a kid,
You would have got it.
nigga, on my
Would have
mama,
been minked out.
on my mama,
Minked out.
I would have been looking like a
on my
Mississippi pimp.
mama. Nigga, it's cold outside.
Summertime, nigga. She said, "Here, man, put this on,
Put this
baby."
fur on, baby. Put this
Hey, I
fur on.
promise you, in your little Jeep,
Oh,
hell yeah.
Baby gonna die from
That's a
dehydration.
little funny just to make me look cool. God damn it. You gonna dress me up like B.I.G. and motherfucking Notorious talking about.
I got you a whole
You gonna make me
full
bust a
length.
rap and shit.
Every time a
I can't
baby
even
look
talk.
fly
I mean,
as
I
fuck.
guess it's fly, bro.
Like, you know when babies gonna be looking
I-
dressed down to the head to toe, they always look confused. Like it's almost purposeless to like dress your baby. Like when like you
Like,
take a
why the
picture of a
fuck
baby
do I
that look
have all
hella
this
fly,
on?
or you see a baby that's like Jordan out of some shit, baby look confused as fuck. Like we had a jewelry on, like
Man.
every time. Like
Yeah.
it's almost pointless to dress your baby up because like you really don't appreciate
That's
it.
crazy.
Okay, so if you had kids, how would you dress your kid?
Nah, I probably dress it. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Just say fuck it.
Yeah, I know. I talk shit, but it's like I can talk shit because I don't have kids. So it's like
Look
when
at
I have
this- look
kids,
at this
you probably
goddamn
gonna
baby.
be probably gonna
Okay,
be
well,
suited.
listen to me. I got kids, y'all. Now
I've seen how your kids are dressed.
I did things that he said to do,
Yes.
and I say,
Polo, everything.
don't do
Burberry,
it. It's
Armani.
a waste of money.
Yes.
Yeah,
And a waste of time. They grow out of it just like that.
And they get it dirty.
And then on top of that, you're gonna be mad if they, like he said, get it dirty or do something, you know,
bought
and you're
them
just like, damn.
motherfuckers.
And you just fucked up $500 right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
On one item.
It is
See,
what it
yeah,
is.
no.
Yeah, I
I didn't do
now,
all that.
I would
However,
just say, put them in a
if I've
onesie.
been able to get you a
and
fur coat,
keep it going.
for show.
Jesus Christ.
Styling.
So the Zara had a baby mink coat, and then it just it saved the trip. Did it save the trip?
No.
'Cause you had-
It didn't say it's trip. It save
So
the
we're
trip.
still dealing with the wardrobe.
What saved the trip is that I met some nice European. Well, actually, they were African. They said it was African, but they was white. But whatever.
Okay.
So there was some
African.
white Africans, and I met them, and we had a good time. And I remember to let his wife. So funny. She's like, "Why did you come to Spain?" I said, "You know what? I'm asking the same question." And then the girl started crying, and then she's like, "So then she gives me history lesson."
Oh.
She's like, "Well, you know, the black Africans ran out of Spain with the running of the bulls." I said, "Well, ain't this some shit?"
That was the first thing black people couldn't outrun?
That was the first thing that was killing them.
Oh, okay.
So they had to leave.
Yeah, so they
So
couldn't outrun
anyway,
them.
so she tell me this, whatever.
There's black
I look
people in
up
Spain.
some. I look up some history and
It's like
stuff.
Spaniards.
And it was a little bit of talk about something like that happened, that took place. And so that history lesson about Spain, and I started looking up my own stuff about Spain, and that's when I was like, oh, this is an old world city. Like
Yeah.
this is like the root of everything. And that's when I was intrigued by it and started looking at the buildings and looking at the architect, just looking at everything about this place and how they wake up early in the morning about 6 o'clock, and then they shut down like 10 because it gets so freaking hot. They be like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm good. I'm about to have a heat stroke. So I'm about to go up in here. And then they open back
Oh, they do the
up.
siestas.
And then, no, they open back. No, ain't nobody on the street.
Yeah.
After 10, 11 o'clock, everybody sleep, doing their thing.
Yeah, they take a siesta.
Then,
At home in the AC.
right. And then at like 7, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, everything opens back up again.
Yeah.
The banks is open.
Yeah.
Everything goes business as usual.
Yeah.
Because it gets so hot, people can't stand the heat. They just get a heat exhaustion. So they just said,
And you gonna have your baby in a mink coat. That is so unfair. So unfair. That's bad parenting at this point. It's child abuse.
I'm sure it gets cold at some point in there.
When?
Well, what I was talking about, when
wintertime,
when
whenever
I
they're
seen
in
the
the
coat, that was here.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Oh shit! I thought it was over there.
And Sack don't get that damn coat.
That's hella
Nigga, for
funny.
sure, it would have been like your everyday coat.
I wore a
everyday
double fur.
Winter coat.
I damn near wore a double fur one time.
You was that cold?
Nah, it wasn't that cold. It was just a little fit that I had.
Oh,
But
see?
It was a white like fuzzy sweater, but then I had a fur
That's
coat
fashion,
over it.
man. That's fashion. That's
Yeah, I was
different.
really looking like that nigga at that party too. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's fashion.
Well, all right.
So that's not the way it went as far as, you feel me. She bought you that Cuba ticket, and then
Spain.
you took this or Spain, my fault, and then you took this girl to Cuba. So that's not your plan of like, you feel me, like take them out, get them to rock, and then propose.
No. That ain't the plan. The plan is to meet someone, connect with someone, love that person, and then build with that person. That's the goal. And then everything else, when you listen to a person, you hear what their desires and their needs are, and you love that person, you're willing to do things, sacrifice things, change up things that you can get over or deal with for the betterment of the relationship with that person. So
Sounding good.
that's what I decided to do in
Okay.
those two incidents. Yeah.
That's what's up. About fucking. Damn, I lost it.
Sativa Sundays.
Hi.
But I've been like sitting
Just
here
high.
so good, like trying to remember onto it, and then right when it was time for me to talk, snip.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, because it was about to be a good comeback. Shit, we was talking about love. We talking about damn, yeah, no,
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's over. The moment has left us.
Well,
But
Oh, how do you? Okay, can I ask a question? Can I pose a question?
sure.
How do you guys feel about how people in your age bracket, right?
Okay.
21, 20 to 28 or whatever. Things are different. You guys don't really go out and get real, kind of like career, I'm gonna be there all your life type of jobs. Y'all do other stuff. You got podcasts, y'all got internet, y'all got all kind of things, avenues open for you to, make revenue of some kind. So when you think about the housing market and in the future for your lives and your kids' lives, how's that toll on you guys? When you think about it?
I've actually never thought about that.
Y'all never thought about that?
I never
like
thought
the-
about a
well, I've
future.
thought
having
about-
kids.
Of the housing market. He's like, what
No,
do you think
no,
about
I
the
think it
future?
just-
Are you just talking about owning property for my children?
for your
generational
kids.
wealth, having
that
some
kind of
land.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I definitely want it. I do think about it. I mean, it's definitely something I want. I mean, I think just like not everybody in this age bracket thinks like that.
No.
Is that what you?
Not at all.
And that's what you think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't think a lot of people was thinking about that.
No, but I
either.
think it's just
I
like
am.
you said. There's so many other ways to make money that like it's almost kind of I don't know. I guess against the grain to stay with a job. Like it's almost like to stay with a job for 30 years is like going against the grain almost. Like why would you stay somewhere for 30 years? It's kind of like that's wild, right?
Because I'm gonna give you $10,000 extra a year.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying kind of how we look
lot
at
of
things
money.
now, or just like
it is. Yeah,
just how people approach things now.
yeah.
Unless you go for a career, I just feel like
You could do something.
you can kind of do something else. Like me,
But
I
are you
don't.
talking about specifically owning land?
No, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about job stability.
Okay,
Because
all of the little,
Yeah, all the little
things,
stuff.
yeah.
He was right on. He was right on.
Okay.
So I mean, that's it for me. Like, I mean, for me, I have a job so I can kind of just stay afloat, so I can live and, do things that I love. Eventually, this will become something that hopefully we can make, revenue off of. And then eventually that branches off into other things like that, right? There's other things to pursue. Me, a huge thing of mine, and these two will tell you, all I do is talk about like owning property and owning houses. I want to do an Airbnb like tomorrow. I would do I would go buy a house and do an Airbnb like tomorrow, like immediately. But
you see the money that's in it.
Yeah, and but I mean, like you kind of have to look at like how I was raised though. Like my dad kind of made me get like a Roth IRA at the age of 18. Like made me pulled up to the to Edward Jones like, hey, let's go. Set it up like this is what it is. Like the second I got a job, it was like, oh, this is coming out, whatever it is. And then it's like from that on, and he's a commercial real estate broker. So all he does is it's property, numbers, and shit like that. Right. And that's why and shit like that, I feel like because I was raised like that, it got a lot of conflicts with me and math teachers. Like, what am I doing this for? Like, I know what I want to, I know the direction. Like, I can add and subtract and divide and multiply. Like, that's all I need. I'm good.
Right.
Like, all that geometry, that's for the contractor. Like, that's not for me.
Ancient
like
times was borrowing and fucking
and like, the fuck am I worried about, word problems?
I give you two apples, but you give me one. Like, that's
so for me, like that is like a revenue stream of some sort. I mean, that's always just where my mind has always been towards eventually. So I would love to have something to leave to my kids.
Are you saying not a lot of people in this 21, 28 think about it? But we definitely do.
Yeah, I do for sure.
That's good.
I think you're right. Like not a lot of people are thinking about that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to.
But is that you saying like just the generation to generation?
I think a lot of people don't want kids.
Nowadays,
so that can affect it. There's nothing to leave behind.
I mean, because everybody want to be a city girl,
Hey,
because you get paid for it. Because you get paid for it.
Or Kardashian or whatever.
Did you see the interview with
I saw
Kevin Samuels with the Blue Jazz girl?
I saw the snippet of it.
Like that's her. That's why she got on the podcast, whatever. She was just saying like she gets paid to be pretty, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why he's like, be a city girl because you get paid for it, nigga. You can just literally be you. That's why these girls out here trying to be city girls. They trying to get took care
But
of.
it's very short term, right?
Probably.
Like
yes.
so
just
the thing
depends.
is that like a lot of these girls who are in this predicament don't go into it thinking about the future.
No.
It's all right now. And I think that's kind of more so what you're alluding to.
I don't know if they don't think about the future because I feel
think
like
about
they
an
do.
immediate future. If it's like 2, 3, 4 or 5 years, they're not thinking 10, 15,
I don't
20.
know. I think some of them do think beyond that because if you think about some of these women out here, right, that started out as a so-called just pretty girl, happen to land with somebody and just happen to have a kid or some shit like that. Like, she's set. She's good for at least 18 years if the motherfucker is anything worth anything, right? Like, come on.
If you have the
what
kid,
50 Cent say?
but
Have a
if you don't
baby
have
by
the
me
kid-
and be a millionaire. Like,
that's
what the
a
fuck?
select
Yeah,
few
if
though.
you don't have the kid, it's like
That's what I'm saying. Like, and a lot of these girls kind of get into these relationships where they pursue, what is it? Maybe like an athlete, actor,
And
like the
that be
LAC, something like that, right? That's very short term because it's like you want to date that, but you're not willing to like almost accept the lifestyle that comes with it, or maybe
Or the plan is to like ladder climb. Okay, this time I'm dating him. Now I'm dating him. Now I'm dating him. Now I'm dating him. And then all of a sudden I'm Instagram famous and I got followers and I got endorsements from Fashion Nova and whoever the fuck else is paying me. Like now I'm this influencer. Like these bitches is thinking ahead. Don't think that they not.
Some of them are absolutely, but some of them are not.
some of them, like he's saying, there's impulse people and there's people who
And
strategize.
like Tara said, some of them just put themselves in places where these men are, so that they can get attracted to, and then they can, do those type of things, have babies and make money like that, But at the end of the day, even when they get trapped, hopefully there's some love there, Don't just fall for the first thing you see. It's more to life than just that. And if your ass ain't travel first.
Do you think that? do you think that like you can strictly just be with one person? Like we're made to just be with one person and one person only.
You know what? That's a funny question. So I believe that us men up on here, we get to a point where we're good, but then we get to a point where we're bored. And I'm quite sure women do the same thing. So Do I think we should just all just be with one person and live our lives harmoniously and all that? For some, yeah. For some. Because sometimes it don't work out that way.
Exactly. People are forever growing, forever changing.
And when you start evolving, that's why marriage is so taboo to me, because I'm like, when you get bored or when you go astray, the Bible does say, stay with the person through thick and thin. But also, but it was rewritten. So it said, if a man doesn't love or covet his wife and falls out of love with her, he then can divorce this woman. But there's nothing for the woman. So now, it's revised. So it just says that nobody can leave nobody. But yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. Oh. Y'all get that big white Bible with the white Jesus on it.
So not be with just one person. You can't do it.
No, I'm not saying I can't. I can be monogamous and be with just one person.
But not for life.
I ain't gonna say not for life. It just depends on how that person treats me.
Okay.
I need to be treated a certain way, but I am getting older, so shit's changing, maybe, perhaps. And when shit changes, you want different things. Sex ain't very important like it was when you were in your 20s and 30s.
Looking for something different.
Yeah.
Looking for stability.
Absolutely.
More growth?
More growth. More growth.
I want all of it.
And all the sexes is fun, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if you just have a person just looking pretty all day, what's that? A pretty woman?
Yeah.
The fuck?
You might as well clock in.
Waste.
You're looking at it all day.
Waste.
You just
That's a waste.
waste.
Waste. I need something more. You need some substance. You need to be doing something. You need to be just being who you want to be as well. Don't just depend or rely on me to do everything for you. I can't be your rock, give you the sex, and then go to work every day, and then come home and do this whole rigmarole again. Help you with your self-esteem, help you with your self-worth, help you with all this. Fuck you. How about that? Shit. Do something with yourself. Okay. Just do something with yourself.
Okay.
Do you believe in a man is supposed to be the provider? You're supposed to
in the year of 2021, I don't know who the fuck is providing who the fuck, but yeah, get your ass up. You have to work. Okay. The man can provide to an extent, but a woman needs to put in her weight as well. Okay. It shouldn't be no 100.
I want a provider. Just so I'm clear.
It's men like that though.
What did he say you had to do?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Exactly. She don't want to talk about
I'm
it,
not
but
doing that.
You got to do some strange.
I'm not doing that.
What's his name?
Don't do that. That's not right.
He said.
But anyway,
he need that thing.
At the end of the
I'm
day,
good.
At the end of the day,
I'm so
I
good.
feel like when you are, and if that's your goal, if that's what you believe that a man should be the provider, and you and your woman agree on that, then if that's your thing, do it. Mm-hmm. It's fine. But just know, and let her know, this is where we at. Don't try to stress me out. Don't try to make me afford these things that is unattainable at this time, because a lot of men get pushed, and that's when they start doing bad things in life, stealing, selling drugs, trying to appease this woman.
I would never do that.
But if you have a career and you're making $150K or $200K or $600K or whatever K,
mm-hmm.
and you can afford that lifestyle for that person, I don't see what's wrong with that. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that, if that's what y'all agree to. Mm-hmm. But if we ain't on that level, nah. Nigga,
that's what I'm gonna need you to agree to.
This is 3 G's.
Okay.
I need 1,500. You feel me?
Okay. He said split that shit.
That's just what it is.
Split that shit, nigga.
I need 1,500. Let's do about a 15.
Okay.
Provider.
You want a provider?
That's good.
Provider.
Have you heard the song?
I want a pro nigga.
Oh my god, what?
That's what I want.
Have you ever heard the song "Your Turn" by Ty Dolla $ign? I'm gonna send you off with it. You strike me as your turn. Like you're willing to be long term. You're willing to be short term. Wherever the journey may lead you, it was just your turn. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not trying to harm you in any way. We might have just needed each other for this level. You know what I mean? And it was just your turn, and now you strike me as that type of person.
That sounds like somebody else I know.
What?
They not sitting up here on this panel.
You said they ain't sit. Oh, this is between. Oh.
You stupid.
She's stupid.
It's your turn.
Damn. I know exactly what she's talking about.
Oh shit! I wish I was in. I wish I was inside on that one. You feel like you're inside? You don't know what they're laughing at.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Oh, I needed you to get to this level, and now I'm done with you, bitch. The next level.
Whoa! Yeah, I gotta get you with the song because you strike me as that type of. I love that song, but hey, we gonna.
Shit.
Hey.
See that for you too.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like a whoever.
Oh
you know
my
me.
God.
Next chapter. Now,
Oh yeah.
I got one more.
That was good.
Well, maybe not one more. I don't know.
That was really good.
Because I'm like you like corkscrewing, bottle popping me open right now. Pause. like with the positivity, new spins on things to be thinking from like a pretty much I guess more of a surface level and not with so much of what's been taught. You know what I mean? So,
You lost it again.
don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing.
Don't laugh at me.
I actually think it's quite sad.
No, it is. That was crazy because I was going
A
somewhere
lightweight
with
want to
it.
cry.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Jesus Christ.
Don't cry. I took that big ass Rice Krispie and
wasn't that big.
and fucking
I wasn't that big.
They gonna remember.
All the time.
and I was like shit, and I don't even know what I was saying to try to remember it.
Jesus Christ.
But that was gonna. Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah. Then, I'm sorry, and it came back that fast. Anyway, like you know what I'm saying. As far as return, you strike me as like a. How you already are go with the flow, but my take on like I see your toes are painted, nails are painted, all that type of stuff, and like a lot of people is like against that, and you're definitely for it. And like me personally, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Lil Yachty and Lil Pump, whoever, I don't know, one page nails, Prince, I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm very much pro-choice, but I just what is your take on like is that feminine masculinity that I be hearing about type shit that people who don't want your nails painted like?
All right. So expression is expression.
Okay.
And however you feel to express yourself is your business. It's no one else's business. Even if you're laying up with the same sex or whatever, that's your business. Why is a person so bent on what you're doing with your body in your room with your person? It has nothing to do with you. Now, if you have desires, maybe that's the issue. So you need to go see a counselor or say your truth. That's all I got to say about that.
Bars, for sure.
Bar.
For sure.
I agree. Do you?
I like nail polish. I currently have lavender on my toes.
I be getting a little clear coat
And that's
when I
what's
go. That's about it. But I mean, I could. I mean, I'm not against it.
Do you take your
I just
own
never
polish?
think about
I take
it.
my own polish. I do.
That was hard though, bro. He really like blasted my mind twice.
All right.
And shout out to the Bucks.
Yeah, that happened.
Shout out to the
2021 NBA champions.
man.
That happened.
Absolutely.
You got any other
Bucks.
other
Nah, I'm
questions?
good, man. I'm good. I want to thank you guys for coming on.
I'm super baked.
Yeah. I
have-
didn't even,
What?
I wasn't even necessary. Like, y'all would have been good with just y'all three.
Your presence is great.
Your presence, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Presence
okay.
is
Well,
awesome.
then
Oh,
I want to ask
no.
a question.
No.
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna ask you
If I can.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's talk. Look, real quick. How long do we have? We got a couple minutes.
No, you're actually good.
Okay.
It's just we kind of
So
ran down.
I'm gonna ask a question since we kind of touched on the topic of femininity and this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you think of a man, what do you think of? What comes to your head? What type of clothes does this man wear? What kind of how does he talk? How does he present himself to you when you think of a man? I'm asking everybody.
Oh, I mean, I
Everybody?
guess like I don't know. When you say a man, either today or when I see a man, I instantly think of like
it's your interpretation
I
of
think
what
of like
a man is.
BC caveman type shit.
Huh?
Like what makes a man a man?
Yeah, what makes
to-
that
what to
man
you is a man?
be a man?
But like
and the appearance.
Or in strictly appearance. See, I think of like the
Beard.
Tarzan. You know what I mean? With just the shit and just you're free as fuck. But you manly features. You look like a man.
So in this current day and age,
But
you
in-
think of Tarzan when you think of a man.
But okay, that's what I was saying. Like, were you meaning like what makes a man? Like,
No,
or just
not
like
In
what?
this day and age,
just physical
your
features, right?
your physical being of
Like
what
if
a
you
man
see somebody
is.
and be like,
Oh.
"That's a man."
Oh well, I mean, he has to look like a man. I don't know what you.
So okay, so is it his attire that makes him? What kind of attire is he wearing to be the man that you think is a man?
Men's clothing? I don't.
Okay, men's clothing.
Because
What?
everything's
So
so
what?
metro, so,
What
like,
is
anybody
a
looks
what
like
is
a man.
men's clothing?
What is shit in the men's section? I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to
Hey,
say.
that's a good ass answer. Whatever's in the men's section.
No, I just don't
That
know what I'm
part.
supposed to say because I'm like,
That's the way to get out of that. That's the loophole.
Okay,
No.
so,
You
so,
found the loophole. No, you're good.
wait, what?
Trust
It's
me, you're
supposed to
good.
go
So
somewhere
where I'm
else.
going-
Nope,
with
that
this
is
is-
wonderful. I loved it. That's the best answer. I ditto. That's ditto.
So
the
where I'm
fuck
going
did I
just
with
get
myself
this is where I'm going with this. This is where I'm going with this. And the reason why I'm going with this is because I've heard youth and I've asked youth that do this, why do you wear your pants sagging and showing your underwear
I don't like
and
that
your asshole?
at all.
I never would
I
have
don't
thought that as
understand.
to be an image for a man. In
But
all my
but
years,
that's
I
what they
would
think is the image.
really.
Really?
I would have never
That's the
thought to
image.
list
I'm good.
sag.
That's what a man looks
What
like
the?
to you?
Huh?
That's
What happened?
She said that's really what a man
Yeah.
looks like to people.
That's what a man looks like.
Oh no, it's this girl at my job that sag.
Yeah.
No, but the fact that that's how most people, majority of people think.
And you know
'Cause
what?
That
She
did not
is,
cross my mind
she is gay.
when I was thinking of.
So maybe that is
today's
her
man.
image of a man.
That's her image of a man.
Cause she gay and she sag.
Okay, so that's the and
Absolutely.
that's the image that they made though,
Absolutely.
because it was fucking media rise to the T from early 2000s.
It was from,
now,
the,
you
from
know?
the 80s and the 90s.
Okay, my
from,
fault,
you
my
know,
fault, my fault.
rap and stuff like that.
Just the dress. They influenced
dress,
the dress.
correct.
With the media.
And so now,
now that's
in the
that's the image
future,
they create.
that's the
Damn, this is
image
crazy.
of a man. So a man is not a person that dresses with his pants up and looks presentable. That's a square. That's a faggot. But if you have your pants sagging and you're showing your booty hole to everybody,
Right.
you's a man.
That's actually crazy that like a
And
majority of people think of that.
I'm baffled.
I'll take the square.
Because like me and you, we not thinking
Well,
like that.
I
why
didn't think that's where we were
Why
going with that,
would
with the
you-
original conversation.
a grown man
Yeah, I
be
don't
showing
understand that.
your ass
Ain't nothing
to
attractive
other
about
men?
it.
But it's just crazy that's the image of a man.
And then, but even this is even more
To
crazy.
motherfucking who?
This is even more crazy. Y'all producing children and showing the children the same behavior, and then on top of the children they're producing, because women y'all ain't out of it either, because y'all accepting that shit.
Yeah, that's not okay.
So y'all got little Billy and little Johnny and little Taiwan sitting up here with their pants sagging
Yeah.
to their goddamn kneecaps, thinking that shit's cute.
Ugh.
And then you wonder
It's terrible.
why they end up in prison.
And so are we specifically talking for black men?
No.
Or is it black men?
No.
Because white
talking
people ain't
about all
doing that.
men.
No, I'm
No,
talking
but
about
white people ain't doing that. None
No,
of them is sagging.
Actually, they are.
They do.
Actually, they are.
Oh yeah, they do.
They are. They are.
They sure do.
Asian, Indian, they all do it.
Yeah.
This is the imagery of America's man.
Am I just oblivious? Because I ain't paying attention to that shit.
I guess not, because yeah, white
Because
people
I don't dress like that. But that's because I don't dress like that.
But because you had your mother
Damn.
and your father raised you right, so you didn't have to do
I don't
that.
know. Your
They-
pants be a little too low for my liking sometimes. So,
No, I'm not sagging like these niggas. I'm not.
But yeah.
I don't do that.
but
Did
I
not
have
know
just never
that's where we
been
were
that
gonna
mom
go,
to be
that
like
whole
it's cool.
sagging discussion.
Yeah, that's.
I'm just
not cool.
saying. I'm just saying. I know people in my family that's that, you know, and I just be like, can you pull up your pants? I mean, even like.
Yeah, is this what you
I got another little
That's what I'm
nephew,
saying.
kid, whatever, and he, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't, when he comes around me, he don't say it because he knows it's inappropriate. I don't tolerate it. That's
So
not
this
my
has
thing.
to do with the femininity shit.
It ain't got no femininity.
Because ain't that what he started?
No, I was just telling you that this is the interpretation of what they think is feminine and masculine.
Okay.
So it's just saying that your version of a man or somebody's version of a man is a man that is saggy, not a man in a suit, not a man with his dockers on, with his pants pulled up, with a belt on. That's not a man. That's somebody weak in the eyes of these new millennial people.
Dang.
I'm gonna take the weak
that's
dude.
sad.
That's crazy.
That's sad.
I want the dude
is.
with his pants pulled
Because
up.
I'm not even that's just because I'm thinking suit. I'm the thinking suit nigga. I'm not, but to think that this is the majority, that shit crushes me every time I be thinking like that.
Yeah.
The majority outweighs the good-hearted people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just as much good as it is, it's gonna be 30,000 times bad. So that's what that shit remind me of. But that's where you was going with that question.
That's what I was going with.
Because I heard the femininity stuff, and then we got to sagging. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not a sagging nigga. But to think that hella people, not just black people, sag.
Yeah. Other people. Everybody.
But I don't be. That's the thing. I don't be paying attention.
Just like
so
everybody call each other, and just like everybody call each other niggas.
Ooh, we had this conversation.
Just like everybody
we
call
had-
each other bitches.
You was there. You was there
Was
that night. Yeah.
About the nigga discussion.
The nigga.
We have a lot of discussions.
No. Yeah.
Aliens the other night.
With the nigga shit and the retard shit. My cousin. How do you feel about?
Oh my god.
Fuck it. I just gotta get his opinion. How do you feel about
Wake me when it's
derogatory?
Jesus Christ.
You know, what do you say? Derogatory or offensive
Remarks?
terminology.
Oh.
So like faggot,
Retard.
bitch, nigga, even
Honky.
like anything. Like how do you feel like we shouldn't say them at all? Or like the people who they are, if you're a retard, you could say it. If you're a nigga, you could say it. Do you feel like it's that? Or do you feel like that you just can't say that shit?
First of all, it's retard.
Retard.
The question was
Thank
for you.
No, but I'm correcting the way
retard.
he's pronouncing the word.
A retard.
It's retard. It's not retard. That's where we always go wrong with the pronunciation of shit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess. But do you think
So
like
you really
we should?
can't read, huh?
We should. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. He brought it back. He brought it back. That was nice. That was nice. That's what we be doing. That was nice. That was nice.
All right. Well, honestly, I think that no one should be saying it. Nobody across the board. If it's offensive and you know it's offensive, that means you shouldn't say it. Just because you know it's offensive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like, you know not to call your mama no bitch, right?
Yeah. But
Because
that's the thing.
even though you know she being a bitch, but you just
You can't say it. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
But
It's the same shit.
he's like, I'ma still say it regardless, even if it is offensive, basically.
Okay.
So he was basically getting mad at me for saying retard, in like a joking manner, as like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so you was like, I'm
So
a
he
fucking retard.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm a
yeah.
retard.
But he got really offensive. It's like, why are you even using that word, period? There were no retards in the area, you know what I'm saying, to get offended. So I was just like, you're not. So I was like, why are you getting so offended? He was like, we shouldn't be saying those words anyway. If you're not a part of that group, you shouldn't be saying it. So then, because he doesn't know about our history, in my opinion, I then asked him, like, if you were around a group of black people who hate the word nigga, would you then still say it because now it is offensive to this particular group? And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna still say it. I'm black. And I was like, well, you kind of just contradicted yourself because in this aspect, saying, you know what I mean? And in this aspect, this is a group. But just because you are a nigga, you're still offending somebody now. So
but you know, sometimes people have that rescue type of attitude where a person can't defend themselves. So a person that is retarded or a retard or handicapped in any mental capacity, they can't defend themselves.
Yes.
So he feels like he's the rescuer. He's the shining armor, so he's going to protect them.
He goes hard.
And that's it. Because like you said, if an older group came up to him and he's up there, nigga, and they like, dude, that's offensive. Can you not say that? Yeah. I know this is your fellow black man, but don't say that. And he's like, fuck you, nigga. See, he's disrespectful. But now you disrespectful to this older generation that's telling you not to be, but yet this kid that can't defend himself because he is mentally impaired, that's okay that you defending that, but you can't defend your own honor by not saying the word nigga.
And that's what I'm saying. Lacking the history,
Offensive
lacking the knowledge.
as offense, because I know older people, they don't like that word at all.
At all, right? And that's what I was trying to tell him. I'm like, it is, and I think it's because, like I said, he don't know his history and why they don't like that word. To where his excuse is just, I'm black, I can say it, without knowing any history that goes with the word. He's just, I'm black, I can say it.
Right.
I feel like not only that, but not knowing any history, like overall, like the big picture, but also not having or knowing your family history.
Yeah.
Like for us, I know I can speak for myself. I can speak for you. I'm sure for you. I'm not sure if you know, your mom's side, like her family history, like where do you come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Harsh shit that has happened to previous generations, you know what I'm saying? Not so far back removed that you've heard stories about, or you know what I mean? Like, so when you're connected to your history, it's a totally different thing than when you're not connected to it.
Yeah.
And when you have respect.
Yeah.
When you have respect. And that's something important too, because, you know, a lot of people, they lack respect, especially this young generation. They don't know how to speak. They don't know how to say, excuse me. They don't know how to just articulate themselves in any way, but on their phone or texting or, you know, hello, or look at you like weird. And you're like, what the, is there a problem? Oh, I'm sorry. And then they move. And then you be like, okay, that was awkward. But, you know, but that all goes to parenting. So I keep saying young generation, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it's not the young generation that's the issue. It's us parents. We didn't parent right. We didn't parent like our parents parented us.
Them parents.
Yeah, because you're not one of them. And that's why I don't like identify with or even know of, and not to sound like status, whatever, but like I'm over that. You know what I mean? I'm thinking already where they should be thinking, where everybody should be thinking. So that's why I'm not even like knowing that this is the majority of what you're describing.
Right. Yeah.
Damn.
And that is.
That's crazy.
And that's why when I see parents and their kids acting a fool and
Yeah, I ain't having
running
that shit.
around and jumping around, I'll be like,
I'm not doing that.
Are
We're
you
not doing
gonna
that.
check that? Or what we doing?
Right? I be
And
looking
like-
at it too. I be
No,
like,
no, I don't look.
Ass whooping.
I say.
Are you
I
saying
say.
something?
I don't know. I'm not looking at nothing.
You say, are you gonna do something to your kid?
I don't raise 6 kids. I'm saying, because I've been through it. Nah, you got me fucked up. You need to check that child.
Damn. And what do
You need to
people?
whoop its ass.
What? Damn. What the fuck do people be saying to you?
Some people say, I dare you. Some people just say, I know I do. I don't know what to do. You know, I'm like, I'm telling you what to do. And I'll go talk to the kid. I'll be like, come
Damn,
here.
really?
Come here.
Oh shit.
Didn't she tell you to go over there?
Oh damn.
Yes. Okay.
It takes
well,
a
go over
village.
there to raise a child.
It takes
Absolutely.
a village. God damn.
Absolutely. And people, y'all know who I am up in the Thomas. Don't play around.
Oh
Y'all
shit.
Because
Because the bitch will get checked.
You know me. Y'all know
Every
me.
child. That's
know me.
crazy.
Because
I never
just
heard of
feel
somebody
like-
actually speaking up and saying, "Hey, check
I
your
feel
child."
like when you see something and you see it's not right, you need to help. You know, and not overstep your boundaries, but make a suggestion at least.
Okay.
Just don't let things just be going out of control. And yeah, some people may say some rude stuff to you or whatever, but you're
doing it out of love.
whatever. I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, you're doing it out of love.
Yeah, I'm not
to
doing malicious.
discipline the kid, but just to
Right.
help bridge the gap as to why you're getting
So
frustrated.
can I ask a question
Damn, that's
to
crazy.
you and to you?
What's up?
Do you see now why I be hanging out with Jeff all the time?
This nigga's amazing. Like, I gotta hang out with you more on God, just cause like I feel like you just got a lot of knowledge and wisdom to give off. So it's like, damn, when she slide out to your spot, I'm coming around right there. What we talking about? We having in depth like this shit. This shit crazy. I'm out here then blew my mind like three times, nigga. I can't even say the shit, nigga.
I'm happy for you.
I guess Terrence's not intrigued by me.
I'm highly intrigued. I'm highly intrigued. I've been
slide
intrigued this
too?
entire time.
You gonna slide too?
I mean, but it's family though. It's a different lens.
I
No, yeah, I
thought,
just-
you know, people be changing up.
What I do?
I'm messing with
You be changing up. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely side because nigga, you got some game, some knowledge for surely. But yeah.
Oh, how do y'all feel about this?
Ooh.
How do you guys feel if like your girl go through your phone?
Ooh.
Do y'all have passwords?
It used to be a problem.
Used to?
Do you have passwords?
She has my passwords. Yeah.
You got passwords?
Yeah.
You got his passwords? And he got yours? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't be minding.
It's funny because when I need to open his phone, I just do it. When he needs to open my phone, he'll like ask me. I'm like, you know my password, just do it.
I don't need
Also, he do the respect.
Yeah, I just open it if I need to open it.
Okay, so have you ever went through his or her
I
messages?
never went through her phone. She's went through my phone tons of times.
And seen some misinterpretations of texts.
Yeah.
And how did you react to that?
Whichever way you think, man.
I don't even. It was so long ago.
Okay.
It was so long ago. I don't know, like what.
How did you respond?
I mean, I don't know. Like you just
You don't remember?
Just always a victim. Like, why did you go through my phone?
well, there's that too.
Yeah.
There's that too.
That's a violation.
Reverse trying to break up with you. Like, well, I don't know how to attack you because you went through my phone.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like
Manipulating victim role.
you can go through
But I'll
it if
stand
you
on
want
it, though.
to. Like, it's not a
cold
big
part.
deal, right? Especially if I gave you the password. Why would I do some stupid shit and I know that you have the password? That's my thing. But at the same time, why wouldn't you trust me enough to not have to go through my shit?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again. It was. I think it's immature, and I think that like if they're gonna cheat, they're gonna cheat. If they're not, they're not. Like he could easily delete stuff, you know.
Absolutely.
So I don't know.
So yeah, and you know, there's situations like that happen in people's relationships all the time. And my stance is this: if you trust the individual and they trusted you enough to give you their password, they're probably not hiding nothing from you.
Exactly.
And if you do see something that you feel is suspect, incriminating, whatever, don't go in accusing, but instead said, hey, I seen some stuff in there that didn't make sense to me. And if you could you explain it? Or why was y'all having this type of dialogue? And let it go. Mm-hmm. Now, when you perpetuate something and make it bigger than what it is, and you just, well, what I saw and it makes sense to me, and now I want to leave you and you cheated on me or whatever the case may be, it's like, hold on, wait. So then I see that victim now coming in, because now it's like, well, first off, you violated my shit because I trusted you with my password, and then you go in and violate me. So that's a thing right there. Mm-hmm. The next thing you did was you accused me instead of having a discussion with me like an adult and saying, what is this? Why is it like this? What are you guys talking about? If you are concerned. Mm-hmm. And then the thirdly is that means you don't trust me. So now what's your next move? Play chess, bitch.
So you've been through this.
At this point.
You've been through this.
I've been through it a couple times.
Okay.
But regardless, one girl says you got my period started or some shit, and I guess that means that I fucked her good. I don't know. But regardless of the facts, she sent it to the wrong motherfucker, and that was just what it was.
Okay.
She sent
Jeff, everybody.
Sent it to the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah.
The fuck is being sent?
Hey.
Oh, you're talking about like
DJ
a scenario.
L. Sloan?
Yeah.
You're talking about a scenario of a girl saying this to somebody, but it just went to the wrong person.
Yeah.
But the girlfriend saw it,
reacting,
and accusing you.
Right. I was thinking with the bitch.
Like a girl sends you a nude on accident, but your girl see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they just go straight to attack mode and don't even
attack.
Yep. Just like you did with
because
that.
It's true.
Just like you did with Bob.
This happened.
See how I brought it around?
Man, but
Bob.
There you go.
But look, because I was even just sitting here thinking about this. Because like real quick, we're gonna address what just happened. Because I saw it, I felt it. Whereas I was hyping you up, praising you, right? I'm hanging around with you. He was being quiet because he just let me talk because it's a podcast thing. but you might have felt his quietness to be like, oh, you changing up. But he just, no, he gonna still ride with me because he want to be around you just as me, but he just wasn't as like amped up as me. So then I was like, that was like looking at it in a so to speak negative
light,
right? And not the so positive what you've been this whole podcast. So it made me think like, damn, like is there something? I be thinking like, is there something deeper?
Niggas out trying to get you paranoid.
No, not paranoid, but just like a deeper.
Be an undertone to
Yeah.
Like a deeper level of like you've been so positive of thinking the cup is fucking full, not even half empty or half full or whatever. Fuck you, nigga. The cup is full. This is how you thinking, right? And for that to have been the vibe you felt just then was like a negative thing, whereas he wasn't trying to slight you, even if it was just a joke. I'm just like that was like a negative thought, and I was like,
honestly, I was joking.
It was a joke.
and I know,
100%.
and that's what I'm like, and I'm taking it like that too, and I'm like, damn, am I still thinking negative? Because I'm not putting the spin on it, just like with Bob. How you talking about a nigga with Bob? Yeah, and I was like, damn, bro, I've been out here going, man, I'm over here, shit.
Learn
Hey, you should
learn a lot
shit.
from Bob.
Blow my mind, Jeff. Like,
Blow my mind, Jeff.
shit.
And
That shit is crazy.
Is that the caption?
I need to see
Blow
a
my mind,
therapist. Do you go to therapy? Or have you gone to therapy?
I have been to therapy.
okay.
Recently or like
I need to go recently, but I've been in the past.
okay.
Yeah. And it really does help.
Yeah?
It does help. Therapy is really
You're advocate for therapy in the black communities.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
Any
that's
community,
essential.
especially.
period.
I've been
Yeah.
to counseling. It's cool.
I feel
Some
like I need to
amazing
go
stuff.
if I'm thinking like I need to be thinking like Jeff.
Some
You know what I mean?
amazing stuff.
Exactly. And that's what a therapist is for, right?
Yeah.
So
I
it's
feel
like
like
the
too, you
plumber
might need to
to
just
your
meditate
drain.
sometimes. Like stop
do you
your
meditate?
day, chill out.
Yeah. Do you
And
do
like
yoga and stuff like that
self
too?
I'll do
reflection.
yoga,
Like you
but-
got to take some time every now and then to just like have a seat.
I'll see things in a way and
See
I'll
what
be
we-
like, okay, let's
Like let me calm down.
It's way longer. It's
Yeah.
as long as I
and
thought.
it's
It
like, okay, no, I have to think of it positive because
Yeah, always
Otherwise,
look in
it's
different
just gonna-
perspectives.
But with you, you're always go, 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 go. I've never seen you just sit still and do nothing.
Would you say that about me?
I know.
Go, 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 go.
Like there, you don't just
just be-
sit still
you're
and
just
just do
driven.
nothing and just.
I mean, well, I don't know because
be with
would
yourself.
you say it's an ADHD thing? No, I
both.
just
It's
think
both.
you're just driven. Like
It's
I'm
both.
trying to attain a certain level of success that I can't fuck around and sit down.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Russell Simmons meditates, yoga.
I know. Yeah, he
All
does.
of that.
He does. He
Set
does.
time aside for yourself.
He the man.
Yeah.
Well, aside from these allegations that they came up against him
shit.
recently, but like
he is the
mogul
man.
I
wise
didn't hear
and
about
like
that.
thought process wise and like you know what I'm saying, when people talk about him, aside from that, it's very positive and usually don't hear anything negative about Russell Simmons. But I feel like again, he meditates, he takes time out of his day, think about shit, do shit, reflect on shit, and then you know what I'm saying?
So I
For the
should
most part,
meditate.
he's a zen type of
But you have to set,
person.
you have to
like-
set time aside for
Meditation
yourself.
and therapy,
Yeah. You have to set time
weekly
aside for yourself.
massages,
Ooh, on that Diddy shit.
all type of shit. Self care basically is like you gotta.
Y'all never set time aside for yourselves?
Not
depends.
really. Hell no. Actually,
It depends.
I mean, nah.
Well, I guess
I just
y'all
recently.
but wait. Y'all always set aside time for yourselves because y'all by yourselves. Y'all ain't put nobody. You ain't got no responsibilities, no kids.
Kids,
Oh,
me and
well,
her,
you know,
but
so
we be,
you are
we
by
be dolo
yourself.
sometimes.
I mean,
like,
I get the
I
work
thought you meant
thing.
solo. Yeah, I thought
I
you
get
meant
the
like-
work thing, but you guys always have time to set aside for self.
Yeah, but we just
Oh,
don't.
definitely,
Yeah,
yeah.
but we
You
just
know, but
don't.
you
but
guys just
specifically,
don't
I know
do
with
it.
me and him, like it's always go, go, go. Like especially with this,
Yeah,
like
it's
there's
just-
always something to be done. So
Gotcha.
it's just
There's
go.
not really a
There's
time
not
to
a
just sit
there.
down and
Yeah.
have those when you're like I said, you're trying to attain a certain level of success that you see for yourself.
So every time you sitting down, you're thinking about the business, thinking about
Oh,
the
yeah.
show, thinking about
Every,
everything.
I'll
yeah.
watch TV and be like, would Diddy be watching TV right now, or would he be working? I'm like, fuck, like I gotta go work. Like it's shit like that. Like that's how bad it is sometimes. Like I'll sit down and watch TV and be like, I'm wasting time. Like I need like
and
there's
then,
something.
and then, but see, you got to think about that too. If you're so busy working, where's
I'm
she?
not. A lot of times we be rocking. We set a time for ourselves.
How many-
She's fair with our time as well to allow me to work as well. Like
Oh, okay.
even if I like I said, there's something to do every day with the podcast, but it could literally be something that only takes me like 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But it is something though. Like that's just what I mean. Like it's always kind
that's
of
still
You just gotta be doing something.
But honestly, for me,
I gotta be doing something.
We kick it a lot. Like we spend a lot of time together.
It kind of interrupts that time spent though. Sometimes it can interrupt. So like, okay, let's
Exactly, because you're just working, right?
Is that what yeah, let me tell you about my life real quick.
Okay.
So, real quick.
What you be doing there? So
5 kids, okay?
Ooh.
I got 5 kids.
Tell us.
I'm running, trying to make sure that rent's paid, food, clothing, school's prep, homework, whatever counseling they need, whatever therapy, whatever, just running. They up all day. They up until like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock. Mm-hmm. And I'm just looking like, fuck, I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep because
you got to watch them. Yeah.
So, going through all this for a couple years, and I was like, hold up, that's too much. I need some time for self.
Yeah.
So I told them from the biggest to smallest, bedtime's 8 o'clock across the board. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care. Whatever.
Damn.
It's 8 o'clock. Damn. We eating dinner at 6.
Light outside, it don't matter.
So I'm not waiting on y'all to fall asleep.
Hey,
It's
Y'all
June.
fall
no
asleep.
joke.
It's June. You've been in bed since 9
No
o'clock.
joke. I went to Jeff's house one night. Nigga.
Y'all fall asleep.
quiet.
It's fucking 8 o'clock. The sun
Silent.
is still out. This
shit.
motherfucker gets a basket and make everybody put all their little gadgets, technology,
You're
iPads, phones, whatever the fuck
wild.
you got, nigga, goes in the basket and it's good night.
You're wild.
On a Saturday in the summertime.
You're wild, son.
You
That's
gotta
wild.
be consistent.
That's wild.
He said you gotta be
What I'm
That's
saying, and
wild.
this is why I'm telling you this.
Wow.
Come on, you
It's
can be
because-
lenient. See, I'm gonna be a terrible parent. I'm gonna let my kids
No,
wild.
no.
I was like,
So-
nigga, the sun's still. I don't care. It's 8 o'clock. It's bedtime.
Yeah, it's June. You've been in bed since 8. Sun don't go down till 9:30. June 21st is the longest day of the year. They
And
in
Jeff
bed.
don't give a fuck.
They've been in bed since 8. It's
Good
10:30.
night.
The sun going down, and they've
Good
been
night
in bed.
to you. And good night to you. And
the
good
sun
night
up.
to you. Hey, I
I'm
watched
saying
it
it
happen.
more.
I'm
The sun
telling
is
you, I
keeping them up
watched
because
this shit
it's
happen.
still daylight outside.
So
I
this is
watched
your
it
way of
happen.
time for self. It's telling them to go to bed at 8.
That's time for self, because then I have those extra, because I go to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock now anyway. But
you got 30
and
minutes?
back in the day,
You got 30 minutes to yourself?
Yeah, back in the day it was like 10 o'clock. So and so when I did that, it helped with stress level. It helped with everything. I have more energy. I have more time with the children. They actually respected more. They acted better in school. Everything was just better
So
because they
bedtime.
had that consistency.
Finding a
Bedtime
balance.
is the consistency to
and
good
me
kids.
and me finding
like
time
that
for
fucked me up as
self.
a kid.
So
Yes,
I
time
can
for self.
So
do
you
what
ain't
I
going
need to do.
crazy.
I had work to do. I had school. I had a whole bunch of stuff to do, but I didn't ever have time because I was always
We're just not taking
maintaining
care of
these
ourselves.
Hold on, really
kids,
quickly.
maintaining
Let me.
We're not taking care of ourselves.
No, hold on. Let me go at that because you have 5 kids. Me, I grew up as only child. I resented bedtime.
Oh,
Like 9:30. Like I was like, no. Like I wanted to be up. I wanted to kick it. But like I almost wonder if it's more effective with a lot more kids just because you have a lot more to take care of versus where it's like it's just me and my dad or like me and my mom. Like you just have one kid to worry about. Maybe the bedtime's not as strict. Like I don't know. Like I felt
course.
like I resented bedtime. That shit
Of
was
course.
because you have like kids, you shut everything down, and then everybody kind of is
That's a
just
lot of motherfuckers
military.
to be having
Yeah.
running around
you
your house.
gotta
Yeah.
think, that's 5 personalities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if they was Gemini's, that's an extra. Oh shit! I ain't got time for that
10
shit.
personalities.
Multiply. bitch.
I ain't got time. Nah.
We not baby kids. We don't die. We
Because
multiply.
I don't think I ever
Man.
really tripped off bedtime like that with you.
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
wasn't that
Do it.
bad
I
like
couldn't do
that
the bedtime.
because
I don't know.
hated bedtime.
I was just
Honestly,
like, yeah, it's time to go to bed.
I can't even-
But I
And then my
know, like
dad-
with kids, but I knew when he was tired, so it wasn't no big deal. And because he played outside all fucking day long, like especially during school, you know what I mean? Because you got recess and then you coming home and you playing with your friends after you done with your homework and stuff like that. So by the time it's, you know what I'm saying, he's ready.
But that's
to,
what he's saying. Like
go to bed.
somebody might be up too long or somebody might fall asleep.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna all just go to bed at this time and that's
Yeah.
and this time because nigga, it's too many, y'all. It's like,
It's just fine. I was saying to find time for you.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was
That's
like.
how I found time
you
for
weren't
myself.
even like worried about finding time for yourself, whereas
No.
he was worried about I need some self time, so we all going to bed at this time.
Because there's so many of
And then
y'all
I'ma
like
Yeah, I
take
wasn't
2
because I feel
hours
like
to
I
myself.
always had time for me.
yeah.
Yeah, see,
So
so
it
that's
wasn't
what.
no big
Yeah,
deal.
Especially like my parents, like they only had me half the time. You got a lot of time to yourself. Especially my mom. My mom was gone
everywhere
with me though. Like you know what I'm
oh
saying?
shit!
Like, I was at her house. She
said with me.
gone.
Oh damn! Oh, I thought you meant
My
like
mom
she
used to
took you.
bounce.
I thought
No, we
she
used
took
to-
you with the on the trip.
No,
Like,
hell no. My mom was just gone. Like she
Damn.
wasn't there.
Whoa!
We used to kick it. It used to be lit. It used to be lit. Tishawn,
wasn't
like,
there.
hey, we gonna have Tishawn and Bree on maybe one day. We just tell a whole bunch of stories.
Okay.
Used to go down at that house.
Oh.
My mom was never there. She was going through a doctorate, getting her hair done, going to the club. Like mom was single, she was getting it.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, nah, nigga, we was
What y'all doing at the house?
I wasn't that
hella
mom.
people. We had
wasn't that mom?
hella. We used to just have motherfuckers come over after school,
Hands on, huh?
be there thick.
Hella
Yeah.
parties.
I wasn't doing parties. We was just kicking it.
As much as I could be.
What?
Kicking it.
Well, I think that.
No, hands on.
Oh, hands on with you.
that
Oh
concludes-
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't like that.
I feel it.
But I didn't have you half the time either.
yeah.
Exactly.
So
Different situation.
yeah,
Different situation. Well, thank you guys for coming on.
for sure.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're gonna
I'll wrap this
we're
up.
gonna wrap
It's been
it
a
up.
long-
We're about 2 hours and 20 minutes, but a great conversation.
Not as long as I thought it
really,
was.
I really love the conversation.
I was like, we're going on 4
Did
hours.
you now?
Oh yes, I loved it. I always love, and it's like I said, this was like a perfect timing as far as him coming in, because whenever I'm high, I have elevated thought, or not even elevated, just more open thought, right? So the shit that he giving me is like is water to a plant, and I'm like,
That's
damn,
why we created this episode.
I'm soaking this motherfucker up right now, high as fuck, loving it. Like, you know what? This needed to happen on Sativa Sunday, because we might not have got this deep, nigga, if we wasn't high. Like, that's how I'm thinking.
But that's why we have it.
Exactly.
That's why it's there.
Exactly.
So yeah, thank you for like I said, coming from the north to the south
Popping the cork.
and
I
being
appreciate
it.
here with us to get high with us and talk about enlightening things.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
Alrighty. Thank you, Mom. Also,
You got it.
Mother.
Like I said, I was just here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
all right. High as fuck.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
High as fuck is what we all are.
Bro,
So,
I told you I don't be paying attention to other men. That's why I was like, he said an idea of a man. I'm
he
like,
too straight.
I'm not even like, you know what I mean? I'm not looking like that. I'm not thinking like that.
Well, all right.
Like straightening.
What?
All right, y'all.
Stupid.
Episode 31 in the books. Find us on all
31.
streaming platforms.
Was that 30?
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
31.
See you next week. Love you. Peace.
Peace.
All right.